Let's just calm down. YouTube, what's good, everybody? Glow Gang, what's good, everybody? I know everybody's upset, but we're about to get into it. But look, guys, it's the brand spanking new, rebranded We Talk Mavs here on the Glow Mavs production channel. If you guys don't know by now, is your boy with all old school Mav stuff on right now with the superheroes in the background. It is your boy, Real.
Mhm.
Joining me is the man that is confused as hell right now. What's going on? And that's my boy King. What's up, man?
Nothing much, man. You confused is an understatement.
Oh man, listen. There's a lot to get into in this game, man. A lot of takeaways, a lot of positives, a lot of negatives, man. It's definitely probably one of the most balanced games that we've seen from as far as positive and negative wise. So we definitely gonna get into that, King. So let's go ahead and get into it. But first, King, we gotta let the people know if you're brand spanking new to this rebranded channel, how this works is we give you our overall reaction, we give you our positives, we give you our negatives, we give you the game balls, no matter the wins or the losses, and then the most important part of the show goes to you, ladies and gentlemen. We take your questions and your comments. We will post them throughout the show, but we will address them at the end of the show. All right, King, man, you ready to get into it?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
All right, man, let the people know what the score was.
It was 99 and 93 today. Today, that was for the bad guys, not the good guys. Just sorry.
Yeah, definitely was for them, man. All right, go ahead and get into who the top performers were.
Donovan Mitchell had 32, 6, 6, 1, and 1. And the guy, Spencer Dinwiddie, gave you 22, 4, 8, and 1 today.
And for
I don't,
some reason, oh,
yeah,
I'm
I
sorry.
don't,
For some reason, my phone is acting up right now. But anyway, the show must go on. King, go ahead and let's go ahead and talk about these stats, man. This is gonna be the teller of all stories right here, man. So
yeah.
Dallas shot 38% from the field, 28% from three, 76% from free throws, bro. We're gonna get into that.
Right.
Utah shot 43% from the field, 31% from three, man. We're gonna get into all of that, King. The whole thing. We're
Yeah.
gonna get into it. All right, King, you know how this goes, man. Go ahead and give the people what they want, man. Give them your overall reaction of this game this early afternoon.
Um, First and foremost, Luka didn't play today. Uh, I don't know how I feel about this injury right now. Um, I know before the show, I don't really want to speak on it much anymore because I don't want to speculate. I know I spoke with you before the show and said he looked like he was walking around. He was feeling like he was good, like he could play. And I don't know if J Kidd talked to him and said, how are you feeling? He may said, I could go give it a go. I can play today. And he may said, we'll give it one more day. Then that's usually the way they tell you to play. Once the guy thinks he can go, give him one more game, and he's probably able to go or whatever. But his activity out on the court, walking around, cheering the team on and all, makes you confident that he could play pretty soon. Um, Other than that, though, on the actual court, uh, I felt like the defense was amazing. Actually, like I felt like the Mavericks played incredible, inspiring defense. Like it was Donovan Mitchell was basically scoreless in the first half. He had 2 points, I believe. Uh, you had Bogdanovich. She went off though, but it's like Jason Kidd usually has a philosophy. He's going to take some guy away. Rudy didn't have anything as far as field goals today at all. Donovan got hot in the second half. I knew he was going to get off and start scoring a little bit more. Bogdan didn't really score as much, I believe. Um, but on our side, JB didn't have the best shooting night, but he was aggressive. Excuse me. I kind of expected that the first game because I wanted him to get adjusted to the referees. And it felt like in the first half, the refereeing was like, we're not going to call anything at all. And then, the second half, I'm not going to lie. I think the Mavericks had way more free throws than the Utah Jazz. So it was just I was expecting more. I feel like from Spencer Dinwiddie. That's the real part of the game. I know Josh Green was 0 for 4 and was missing threes, but he was shooting threes he wasn't usually shooting in the season, which were up top in wing threes. And that's the next step of his career. I know they tried to switch off to get him over in the corners, but it wasn't really working at first. But Maxi Kleber even made a clutch three for us today. I know he missed one right afterwards, but he made a clutch when I was like, call him. I was excited for it. Um,
Yeah.
I just felt like everybody. You made JB play a different role. I expected it to affect him some. I just felt like if Spencer started off, it felt like hot in the first quarter, and he just kind of like cooled off some. I felt like it was just like he never came back. And then those free throws, he had so many opportunities at the free throw line. So it was like if you can't get buckets, at least get to the free throw line and make free throws, and he couldn't make the free throws for us. So that hurt him. He really should have had a 30-point game today. Um, and it was close, man. I know you're supposed to take more. It's hard to take more victories in the playoffs because
Yeah.
you go down a game like because who's to say game two is going to play out the same way? Like this was the opportunity you had where you basically everything was flowing and you just needed, you got to step up and give you a little something and you may have gotten it. That's why, the greats don't miss playoff games as well. Not to, knock on Luka. It's not his fault he's hurt, but that's reasons why because the margin is just so small in the playoffs. And this would have been a big game. I told you as well earlier if we could have pulled this game off and say Luka was like really hurt, this could have maybe gave us time until like game 5 to have to absolutely play him again. Not game 5. I'm sorry, game 4 to have to play him again. I feel like we'd have had one. We could have. I feel like giving up 2 kind of by getting that one to have to make up that ground. I feel like we could have. I do feel like we could have won this game with Luka if Luka was 100%. I feel like that was easy. But it hurts, man. It hurts to know that came down to the last game of the season, man, to get to this point. And it's like you said, the last video, it all just rides on Luka's calf right now, man. Like we're right there. This doesn't like destroy my feelings as far as the team. Like we had orchestrated the way the team was built to play, the way the team was playing this year. I think we beat the Jazz. Like I think we're talking over here and we're like, man, we just destroyed the Jazz today. If we had number 77 and we didn't, and we tried to find somebody else to fill his shoes, and guys couldn't do it. Two guys gave you over 20, both of you guys, and still just wasn't enough. So,
Well, I guess I got a lot to unpack from this one, King. So let's start with the fact that Dallas looked like a team that was undersized. That's what it looked like today.
yeah.
Rudy Gobert has 17 rebounds today. Like you said, didn't dominate on the scoring side, but 17 rebounds. That tells you a lot. Undersized. They just got when you double a guy driving to the post, you're gonna leave somebody open in the back. That happened a lot. Bogdan just got hot today. I don't see him just killing us like that in the series, and I would rather take him doing it than Donovan Mitchell. To be honest with you, the defense did look good today, man. They really did look good. There was a quote from Devin Harris that I 100% agree with him. If you are missing Luka, like everybody did what they were normally supposed to do or whatever, it's just that you needed each and every one of those people to kind of step up a notch more to all cover for what Luka didn't bring today. And so that's the part that you're asking them to do. And I don't know if it's fair to ask them to do that, because they're doing just what they've always been doing and what we've been asking them to do and what they're comfortable with doing and what we're comfortable with them doing. And so now you're asking them, can you just step it up a little bit more? Each and every one of y'all step a little bit more to make up for the loss of Luka.
Yeah.
It was one of those games, man. I'm mad that we lost. Let me see. How can I put this? I'm not upset, but I'm mad.
You're disappointed. You're disappointed.
Yeah, there you go. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
Because Dallas had a chance to win this game. It's not the fact that Luka didn't play so we lost. No, bro, you had a chance to win this game, and we're about to get into all that here in a little bit. But yeah, just my overall take for it was, man, they were in the game. You had a chance to win it. Utah started kind of letting it slip again, as they were known for doing all year. Here towards the end, it's just that you just didn't have that little bit of extra to kind of put you over the edge, man. But there was a lot of self-inflicting wounds today in this game, man. We're gonna definitely get into that. Yep. Is there any other takeaways you want to get into?
Not major takeaways. Again, they played Maverick basketball. They just were missing that piece, the biggest piece.
Exactly. What were your positive takeaways, man, from the game?
Positive takeaways. Reggie started off slow, but he ended up, shooting the ball decently. Made some big, buckets, some far threes and all as well. Dope, man. It's this one hurts. It hurts because this team. I'm not mad at this team at all today. Like I'm not mad, like you said. It sucks, man. It sucks. It's like unlucky. You miss your main guy. It's not like even a role player. Like it's not like a Dwight Powell. And let's see what we can do without Dwight. Or let's see what we can do without Reggie. They don't have number 77, and we come on this show over and over and say he's the best player in basketball.
And this is why.
This is so for these guys to make it this competitive and like you said, be in this game and have a chance to win this game. That's like I want to first and foremost say like that was awesome. I don't want to make this show like I'm going to go at them and be like this was crazy. They tried. They tried. But yeah, Reggie, Dodo, Dwight Powell didn't give you much as far as the scoring. But I felt like early on he was good against what's his name, Rudy. And again, I told you as long as Dwight can cancel out Rudy as far as the scoring and all, and he basically did. So
yeah,
like
technically he did. You
I'm
look at his
okay.
numbers like, he only had 4 points, but technically he kind of canceled
He
out.
did.
So you're right.
I told you, everybody, man. Like I'm not mad at this performance. Spencer had 22 with the 6 out of 15. And you're like, man, that shouldn't be horrible. But the issue is that this was Spencer time to be that. I feel like that guy. My thing is JB is the number 2 guy. That's JB's position. I keep telling y'all, I feel like he's comfortable being a number 2 guy. Spencer's just the fail safe. Luka wasn't there today. We needed Spencer to be the 30-point a game guy. And he had the opportunities to do it, but he big free throws, man. Like I told you that I think before, like both of our main guys being, suspect at the free throw line may hurt us at some point. And Spencer showed it again today of being suspect at the free throw line. Jalen Brunson, like I said, wasn't the greatest game. Got a bunch of shots. Took him 24 shots to get 24 points, but he was aggressive though. It was like I said, the first half I felt like he was getting bumped a lot, and he wasn't getting calls, and he was yelling to the refs and all, and he had to get into the groove of understanding how the game was being called, and I thought he was okay. I didn't think it was too bad of a game. He ended with 24, 7, and 5. Like JB tried to give you as much as he could out there on the floor against a huge Rudy and all that in the paint. And he missed a couple chippers as well, like chippy shots that he could have made. Maxey was 2 of 5 from 3. That's 40%. Like Maxey made 2. He missed one. I wish he could have made on a rebound, but it was one huge one in that corner. I was excited. I was like, that's big. Davis Berton only made 1 of 3 today, but he went in for a dunk that almost destroyed Hassan Whiteside. So it was good seeing him do that. They did kind of pick on him a little bit on switches today. He was the weakest guy on defense. But again, the defense played pretty good today. I know take away Bogdanovich numbers and, Mitchell in the second half numbers, and they basically shut down the Utah Jazz. So if you had to call out somebody on defense, it'd be Bertans because they were singling him out. But I think he still did as good as he could have. And then Josh Green just gave you energy minutes. He didn't make buckets. His situation for him to learn. I was glad J. Kidd still went back to him and all because it wasn't like he wasn't giving. He was out there still grabbing 50-50 balls and all. Like he was still doing his job, and you could tell it was hurting him that he was missing the shots. These are growing pains. I'm fine. I think Josh Green will be fine. He'll make plays for us like he continues to make plays for us. So they're all my positives, man. Like I was overall, pretty happy with the team. I thought J. Kidd did an awesome, coaching job as well. I just wish we could have got a little bit more from Dinwiddie, at that position, or somebody else could give us a little bit more, like you said.
Yeah, man. You had a lot of takeaways from this, man. Positive wise. Let me start with the fact I like what Dodo did on Donovan Mitchell in the first half. I like the aggressiveness they let him play. I would have liked to have seen him guard him a little bit more. I think they switched him off and put him on Bogdan,
Yeah.
which allowed Mitchell to kind of do what he did in the second half. So I do like what he did. Let me touch on Maxey. What you just said. This is Maxey's first double-digit scoring game, and I forgot how long.
Yeah.
So that's a positive. The 1-3 he shot in that corner, because he made that one clutch three. That second one he shot in the left corner, bro. Like he pushed it instead of kind of just, you know what I mean? So
I think he was getting tired too. First
Yeah.
game back, and all. I think his legs was getting to him.
which is why I was telling you I wanted to see Maxey play a game before we got to the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this is one of the reasons why. You don't want him to kind of be gassed out there. You want him to kind of go in naturally into that game. Because remember, too, without him playing any of those games leading up into the playoffs, then you were out for a week.
Yep.
That's a lot of time that you're out, man. So yeah, I'm surprised. I'm not surprised that he was gassed. I like Berton's aggressiveness. I know you were talking about his defense or whatever. I like his aggressiveness. The reason why they were attacking him because he's a big man in the paint. So
Yeah.
we don't have a threat in the paint for a big man because they attacked Dwight Powell too. They attacked him and they attacked Maxey. And so, like I said, we played without size out there, man, and it showed. And I remember I kept telling you that during this season, I was like, bro, I just hope that's not going to be a glaring hole for us needing a big man. You know what I'm saying? We gave up Moses Brown. I'm not saying he would have been the answer today, but just that lack of size, a true center, a true big. Because they'll like Maxey, Dwight, and Berton are our bigs, but they're not big. You know what I mean? So that part.
Who's our best rebounder though, bro?
Other than Luka?
No, you just said it. Who's our best rebounder?
Yeah, Luka.
We're missing 9 rebounds a game.
Yeah, and it showed.
You can't be if you're every suspect in the middle and you're missing 9 rebounds,
bro. The rebound score was 53-34 for Utah.
Yeah,
and it showed. Like I didn't have to read that to you to know.
Yep.
You just looked at the game and knew, like, bro, we out here getting out rebounded. I don't know, man. Matter of fact, they had 13 offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
That's the lack of size. Like I said, we just looked like a team that was undersized out there tonight, man. It was very obvious. But other positives I had in the game, man. Jalen Brunson, he did what he could.
Yeah.
For us to expect him to go out there and beat Luka, bro, that's nah. He did what he did. I would have, like you said, I would have liked for him to get 30 to kind of bounce it out a little bit because he had 24. 6 more points, he tied.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so, and back to the defense, the overall team defense, we did hold them under 99 points. We're talking about a top 5 offensive team in the league. You hold them to 99 with their 2 leading scorers scoring 32 and 26 respectively.
Yeah.
And on top of that, with the defense, I know when you said her 32, oh man, that means Donovan Mitchell went off. Not really. He took 29 shots today to get that 32. That's not efficient. So that tells you a lot right there. So that means for them to do what they did today, not having Luka, like I said, I'm disappointed, but I'm not mad. You know what I mean? So that's why I said you can take a lot of positives from this game. Because on top of that, too, you look at the free throw discrepancy, King. We're going to look at the free throws. Dallas shot 26 for 34.
Yeah. On
free throws. That's your free throws. Now, hold on. Let's go back to the stats here. You talked about, well, I'm going to get into that in a minute. But yeah. So, like I said, a lot of positives from this game is look what Dallas did. You see everybody played the way they normally play during the regular season. So there was no fall off in anybody's game. Probably a few people I'm going to get into in the negative, but overall, not a lot of fall offs. The defense did show up. To say that they held this team under 99 points, getting out rebounded 53-34, that should be a lot to hold your head on right there, man, as far as you being a Mavs fan. So, I mean, like I said, I'm encouraged. I see a lot of people right now in the comment section are not as encouraged, but I'm encouraged. If Luka comes back in game 2, I think we still gonna win this series, but that's to be determined, I guess.
Luka needs one game. So my thing is this right now. The way I've seen this team play today, the way I think this team can play, we need to give Luka one game to lose. So he has to have one game to lose. Like we can't come in and say Luka win 4 in a row. That's just not fair. If he can win 4 out of 5, then we have a chance. We have to give him a situation with 4 out of 5 still. We have to.
I agree, bro. You got any other negatives?
You mean positives? Well, we can get a negative.
Sorry, positive, yeah.
But I said, no, not really. You can go into the negatives. You can start it. I know you he animated over there.
Oh no, I'm good. Like I said, one of the negatives was the free throws, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shooting 76%. We talked about this before, man. These you hit the free throws. Free throws. Free.
Yeah.
I like the free part. They're missing way too many. For Dinwiddie to be the guy who's got the ball majority in his hand and penetrating and getting to the line, you have to make your free throws, man.
Yeah.
You got to. And so that's the most frustrating part. He goes, well, for one, he went 6 for 15 from the field.
Yeah,
That's
no
only
threes.
40%.
Yep.
You shot 10 for 16. You shot 62% from the free throw line.
And 0 from 3.
And 0 from 3. You went 0 for 4 on threes. So, man, look, I know I was the cheerleader of the Spencer Dinwiddie bandwagon, man, but y'all know how we do it on this show. I don't care who you are. You could be Michael Jordan. If you go out here and you're messing up, bro, we got to call you out on it. Spencer's my boy. But you did your part, but you didn't do enough, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't show up when we actually needed you to show up. Like I said, the free throws. He was aggressive, but it was like he had a lot of costly turnovers.
Yeah.
And it was just playing out of character. It's like he felt like he had to be Luka instead of being Spencer Dinwiddie. Another part that go ahead, sorry.
I was gonna say he didn't do his part. That's what you really feel like. You really feel like you expect him to do more than this without Luka there. Like, when Luka's not available, Spencer needs to do more than what he did tonight. And he didn't.
No, that's what I'm saying. He did do his part, but he didn't do enough.
Yeah, he didn't.
Did your part.
Yeah,
that's
what
it.
I'm saying. He did his part.
You step up and go beyond that.
Yeah.
Like we needed you to do.
Mm-hmm.
We needed you to be that Spencer against Sacramento.
Yep.
They just looked unstoppable. The guy who was clutch. All that stuff, man. We need you to do that if Luka's not in the game.
If he made his free throws, he would have.
Yeah.
He would have had 30 with free throws.
Listen, y'all. I want y'all to think about this for a second. Like I said, we got out rebounded 53 to 34.
Yeah.
With us only shooting 76% on free throws.
Yeah.
With Spencer only scoring 22 points, Brunson only scoring 24.
Shooting less than 40% from the field.
Shoot less than 40% from the field, and we lost by 6.
By 6.
I just want y'all to think about that for a second. I don't want anybody to. I mean, you can have your opinions on what you think is going to happen, but if you can't take those little small things out there, bro, and just kind of look at that and say, you know what, there's some things you can hold your head on. You know what I mean? As far as those are things that you can build on into the next game. And so, like I said, for them to do all of that without Luka sprinkling in his, I'm gonna say 30 because he would have got you 30 tonight.
Yeah.
If you letting Brunson and you letting Dinwiddie get to the lane just any kind of way, what do you think Luka's gonna do? Like, come on, man. Like, that's what I said, bro. I'm encouraged. I don't know about nobody not gonna speak for me. I'm encouraged. I think that they'll be fine.
That was a big game, though, bro.
No. I'm listen. I want you. Don't misunderstand me, y'all. I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not mad, but I am disappointed because you had an opportunity to win this game, especially when they cut the lead down to like 2 in the fourth quarter. You had opportunities. That was around the time when Spencer started going into the lane, trying to do too much. He got too far in there, got stuck, and then you throwing the ball away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or who's another one? Josh Green. You missed like 2 corner threes, bro. You had like 4 wide open threes, and you missed them. And it wasn't the fact that he was missing them. It's like he was scared and he pushed the shots up to the basket. He had, matter of fact, the 2 that he missed in the left side of the court in the corner, he didn't put no leg or nothing in that.
No.
And I'm just like, come on, man. Yep. There's a lot of really tiny things they're playing out of character, man. But like I said, another negative. Like I said, my real negative was just Spencer Dinwiddie, bro.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed, man. Like, I guess we're spoiled because he came in on fire. You know what I'm saying?
He gave you a KP performance.
Ooh.
It is what it is.
So now we down to cussing now.
No, I'm not cussing. I'm just saying the reason it feels this way is because this is how KP would have numbers. And you'd be like, well, okay. Like it wasn't an impactful numbers. He'd have something going on where you'd be like, you saw how he was getting treated out there. And in this game, the main thing was Spencer started turning the ball over then when he was supposed to go inside. It was a big play, I think, when we were down by 1. And Spencer went in and did like a spin, and Donovan stripped him.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Man, that was a big play. Then there was another play he went in, like you said, and then threw the ball out of bounds. As far as it was out of control and all, like he was just going out, and then he missed about eight free throws. Like you lost by 6, and you missed 8 free throws. Like you got to point to your guy when you lose by, less points than he missed free throws. So this is one of those moments, and he didn't come through in the moments. He still had his 22 points. I wouldn't have put him as a top performer. I thought JB was the top performer. And even though it took him 24 to get 24, JB played like JB wanted it. You could tell JB wanted it. He was out there like, I'm going to try and do what I can do. I think he's going to shoot better game too. I think JB will.
The reason why JB missed a lot of those shots, he didn't get no calls.
Yeah, at the beginning they weren't calling nothing at all. I'm fine.
They were draped over him on a couple of them. Like he kind of does like what Luka does once he get past you, ride you on the hip. There's a lot of time they were draped over him like a cover.
They were.
And it's like, so we're not gonna call anything, or what's going on? I'm trying to make sure I know, so I won't go to the hole no more this way, knowing I'm not gonna get a call.
Game 1 is usually the adjustment game, man. It's the game where you got to go in and realize what's going on, how they're gonna call it, and all, and then you switch. I just get scared because who's to say that it's going to be close? Who's to say Utah won't have an awesome game next game? That's what I get worried about. Like you don't give games away in the playoffs because you never know, man. Like it's. That what OKC versus Miami was a close series. It don't matter. They lost 4-1. So at the end of the day, it looks 4-1 instead of being a close series. It doesn't matter. You can't give away games.
Now, another thing too, I wanted to get on the way that Dallas attacked the basket in the second half. There was a lot of like the white power trying to go at trying to do post moves.
Yeah.
That kind of frustrated me too. That's not your game. It's not your game.
Bro.
Then on that too, like I know this is like in the living in the moment type thing, but the fact that last shot that Royce O'Neal hit on the right side, you should have closed out a little bit better than that, Spencer Dinwiddie.
That was Dinwiddie, but that was Dinwiddie.
You know what I'm saying? Like you should have closed out a little bit better than that on that shot. I wasn't happy with that shot either, bro. It's like, come on, man. And
yeah, that was Dinwiddie, man. Well, he got one, so he got one on his resume now. You got to make up for it. It was a rough one. This was a Dinwiddie game. Like he owes his one for this one. So
22, 4, and 8 for Dinwiddie, man. That's not gonna cut it.
No,
not gonna cut it. Especially if Luka's not gonna be there, man. We need you to at least get
25.
Not even that. I say 28.
Well, yeah, but
if you can do it in Sacramento, we're gonna need you to do it tonight. At least you had 36 in Sacramento. I'm asking for at least 28, 7, and 7. Can I get that, King?
How about this? One of our two guys got to score over 25 points. That's what I'm saying. Neither one of our guys scored over 25 points.
This is a playoffs. I'm gonna need both y'all score over 25.
Yeah, that would be love.
The Jazz did it.
That would be love. Yeah, if they'd got 25 and 28, we'd have won the game.
Yeah. So.
But at the same time, there was no 77. Like I know no excuses.
I know.
But that's a big, like, if we doing hypotheticals, and I know hypotheticals don't matter. Y'all know. Come on, man. Y'all know 77 on that court right now with this team right now. Y'all know what's up.
You know what's crazy? This game right here proves how valuable Luka is.
Yeah.
That one player was the glaring hole on the team, bro. That tells you a lot, King. That tells you a lot, bro. All right, man. You got any other positive? You got any other negatives you want to get into, man?
Nah. Good job, team. Good job, coach. I'm proud of the team, man. Like we just need 77. I need to hear something.
Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, King. I might have the way I'm thinking right now, as far as like, look, I think me and you both believe Luka will come back in game 2. The way we lost, we feel encouraged that this team can still win this series. With just add him in there with what they did, we think they'll win, right? But I think I speak for all the Mavs fans, man. If we don't have Luka in game 2, I think everybody feel like it's over.
Yes. Well, no. So it's a question of how they're playing Luka. Are they going to allow Luka to play hurt, or is Luka going to be 100% when he returns? If the goal is that Luka is going to be 100% like fresh, come out the gate, as I said, we just need one game to have him done. So even if we go down 0-2, I feel like with Luke, I think we can beat Utah in Utah. I know we haven't beaten Utah 11. I don't think they're going to beat us both times in Utah if we have Luka Doncic. I just don't think it. I think in a playoff series that happens back to back, I think we can win one of them. But like we cannot go down 3-0 would be the clincher for me. Like I'm like it's over. But it would have been big to win this one. Then you could have gave the Utah like maybe even 2 games, to sit on before your guy came back. But I don't know, man. I'm hoping he's about healthy, and JK just didn't want to play him because he said, I'm gonna give you one more because like I said earlier, if it is that situation and Luke is okay when he comes back game 2, I'm okay. This is fine. If he's not all the way back though, and it's like, oh, you gotta rev yourself back up and get back into it, it's gonna be dangerous, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right, man. Let's get into the game ball. Who you giving the game ball to, man?
I'm giving it to Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, me too. He literally tried to carry the team. Hey, did you see what's the boy name? Randall in the front office of the Knicks at the game today?
Yeah, Allen Houston and all that, and
Yeah.
West and all of them. Yeah,
Yeah.
they were talking about on the. Well, I guess you watched it nationally. You have to watch it nationally, but
No, I watched it
you didn't.
on Valley.
You watch it locally, okay? But
Yeah, they do the first round locally.
Okay, they said that they were there to probably look at Rudy Gobert or Donovan Mitchell. They were talking about that on national TV, and I'm like, nah, y'all don't watch the Mavs. Y'all don't. They weren't there to watch them guys. They're there to watch Jalen Brunson.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's what they've been connected to all year.
I saw JB pop up in the comments already. Tell me where JB money at. You see the Knicks out there looking for him, talking about his money. Told you they gonna get some money. So even if the Knicks, either way, if the Knicks get him, remember this, guys, it's going to be a sign and trade. So whatever amount the Knicks sign him for, we get that much of value back for him.
True. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I know y'all got a lot. The comment section is off the chain today. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Questions and comments, guys. If you have any questions or any comments about the game, go ahead and get them in now, guys. We're gonna go ahead and start it up. King, I gotta beat you to it, but I can't, man. This darn thing is tripping right now. All the comments are. Yeah, we got a lot of comments that came in, bro. A lot. All right, man. You ready to get into it? It's gonna be a long one. A lot of people got opinions on this one. I'm still scrolling, King. God. Okay. You ready? Let's do it.
Yeah.
Live. What's good, Live? He said, "What's up, Glow Gang? What's up, man?" Euro Chuck. He said, "At times during the game, Mavs looked like a lottery team without playing with Luka." I wouldn't go that far, man. I wouldn't go that far. Just a few things here they should have cleaned up. Got out rebounded. You can't hit your free throws. I mean, you helped the team, a top 5 offense in the league to under 100 points.
Yeah, it was 99.
You lost by 6. If that was a lottery team, we got blown out by 26. So
yeah,
I don't agree with that one, Euro. I'm sorry. Amount says, yo, what's good, Amount? K Dub says, disappointed without Luka. This is just so basic. The offense. Luka, our best rebounder. We need him for game 2. Yeah, we need him. We definitely gonna need it for game 2. Like I said, I can see a lot of y'all. If we don't get him back in game 2, I can see a lot of people not too happy. Not too happy. Yep. I see a lot of people start kind of saying it might be over, man. Might need to focus on next year.
My opinion, like I said, I'm tired of giving my opinion because it doesn't matter anymore. Is that Luka look like from watching Luka all day today and walk around and all? I think he's going to play game 2, but I don't want to say that again because everybody know it looks like this and all that. I didn't see him limping today when he was walking. I feel like he's going to give it a go. And as I said, they always say the best move to make as a coach is when your player is ready to go. You give them one more game to go before you do it. Say, okay, you're ready. I'm going to give you one more, and then you go ahead. So if that was the way they were planning and planning on playing it the whole time, then he should play game 2. If he plays game 2 and he's okay, it's okay, guys. I'm okay. We still 4, 5 or 6. If Luka is 100% in game 2, we beat him in 5. Like that's how I feel. I'm not disappointed from this game. This doesn't make me think Utah's better than us. I still think with Luka Doncic, we're better than Utah Jazz.
I agree with that. I don't think they are either. Javier said Brunson going left every play is not cutting it in at 10 the PO.
in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I mean, he was doing up and under. No, he was getting caught sometimes. He's small. It happens sometimes.
That's why he's crafty. You got to be crafty. He's not
Yeah.
the quickest guy, so he had to rely on his skill and his craftiness. So
Yeah.
it is what it is. Cuz was good, man. Said I felt the same. He plays game. He's playing game too. Yeah, we hope so, man. We definitely hope so. Because if he don't, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. My faith is gonna be kind of weighing a little bit. So I hope he does play in game two. Cause like I said, today just showed me that if you had him, it would have been a different ball game, bro. No questions.
He was before you go, he was on that, he was over there looking, they kept panning in the camera on him. He was looking disappointed too. Like he had that look of, I could have done this. We could beat these boys. Like I know if I'm in the game. So I think he's gonna try. If it's up to him, I think he's gonna try to play game two.
Yeah, I think so too. Euro says they cannot afford going down 2 games back to Utah. You're right, Euro. Luka needs to play in game two. And if he don't play in game two, you're right. They do need to win that game. You don't want to go back 2-0. You want to, at worst, like say Luka misses extended time of game, like say he doesn't come back to like game 5. You want to go 2-2 at least to kind of give us a chance. That way you have a best out of 3 with 2 on being at home with having Luka back. You know what I mean? So
I don't think Luka can miss that much.
I don't think so either. But I'm just saying, I'm just hypothetically just throwing it out
there.
Yeah,
they would have to go 2-2. My thing is, I'm saying if Luke is going to miss extended time, he can only miss until game 4. That's what I keep saying. 4 is the game he can do, and the Mavericks would have to win 1 out of those 3, which means they probably have to win 1 at home. That's why this one was huge, because you don't know what's going to happen in the next game, and then you have to play in Utah after that. They would have to win 1 at home to give Luka the chance to go, like you said, 4 out of the next 5 games. I think he had a chance doing that, but I don't want to say he's playing game 2 because we said game 1, man, and everybody going to eat us alive. But my inside, if y'all ask, I think he's going to play game 2.
That's all I can do.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Amount says good effort today. So probably should won. We still got this series. Not panic time yet. Mavs lose next game. It's panic mode. I gotta probably agree with you, Amount. I gotta probably agree with you. Cuz says they had more, just need to hit the freebies. Yeah, like we said, man, you gotta hit your free throws. I shot 76%. Dinwiddie shot 10 for 16 by himself. He went to the think about that, y'all. He went to the free throw line 16 times.
Yeah.
He only made 10. I'm like, come on, man. Yeah, but we already got to all that.
So let me ask you a question as well, bro. If Luka comes back next game and we lose, is the series over?
No, I feel a whole lot better. We will win.
I got you, but even if we lose with the next game, it's not over to you yet. As long as you get to see him on the court.
No, I feel better with Luka. Like we don't have Luka and we lose, and that's like you said, that's gonna be a tall task. Now you're asking Luka to go out there and win like 4 in a row.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So yeah.
Okay.
Charlie says Spencer lost us the game. In my opinion, he had multiple bad turnovers, missed free throws, and also subpar on defense. Charlie, you probably just summed up this whole entire game today for him.
Yeah.
So all that I cannot disagree with. You're right. Like I said, that defensive play he did on Royce O'Neal, man, that was, I don't know what he was thinking on that one.
Yeah.
It's like, but yeah, no, I 1,000,000% agree with you, Charlie. That with all that you just said, man, his defense, his free throws, just turnovers in general. We're hoping that he learns from that. Go back, look at the film, kid, and kind of pull him aside, kind of talk to him or whatever. We hope he learns from that, man, and then does his thing after that. So we'll have to see.
Yeah.
K-Dub says, Jazz disrespectful teams and disgusting fans. I need Luka to embarrass them and humiliate them at home. Yeah, let's hope so, man. Hopefully he'll be there for game 3 for sure. Because we're definitely going to need him in Utah. So, yeah. Cuz said they play Luka ball without Luka on the floor. Yeah, but just you can't. That's the thing though. They did, but they're not. None of them are Luka. We saw Spencer Dinwiddie try to be a Luka out there, and it just didn't work. He had so many turnovers. So.
Bro, that was the main issue. The main issue is that they weren't able to keep 2 ball handlers on the court at all times, and trying to ask one of those 2 guys to be by themselves, like play Luka, but like he did before seasons before.
Yeah.
They aren't that guy, like you said. So they had to only
Had
the
to
beginning of
stagger
the first quarter. Yep. At the end of the half, and they had to keep going back and forth. They had to keep taking one of the guys out, and it hurt. You can watch. They were talking about it on the national broadcast, saying you can see guys they don't really have a ball handle out there, and guys can't do anything. And I don't get mad at the other guys because they do their roles. If everything works, if everything was in peace, and every piece of the chain was right, everybody did their job. Like it would have been okay, but you just asked them to do too much. Like they had to hold too much weight, and it just didn't work.
I agree, bro. A lot said disappointed, but not by a lot. Our team did great, only losing by 6 points and holding them down. To be honest, my only negative would be our free throws missed. Yep, would have kept us above them. Yeah, you just hit your free throws. Like I said, Spencer shot 16 of them by himself. You know, they made 10. So you're right, Lies.
Yeah.
It's I know we armchair quarterbacking Monday night or Monday quarterbacking and all that, but you just look at the numbers pretty much tell you the story. Like I said, you lost by 6. You held him to under 100. Donovan Mitchell got 32, but he had to work for that 32.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so Rudy Gobert had 17 rebounds. He out rebounded us. We got out rebounded about almost 20, and we only lost by 6.
Yeah. What scares me though is that I know everybody's getting more victories, but the Jazz get to make adjustments too.
Yeah. That's true.
That's why I worry about playoff games. You don't lose them because the Jazz get to make adjustments too.
You're right. Because I can see with the Jazz, they're gonna try to get Mitchell involved a little bit more earlier.
Yep.
From tip to get him going. So yeah. Eddie says, "Come on, man. We were 2 3s behind healthy Jazz team. Yeah." He said we should have lost by 18 plus. He said without Luka and not being in the game to the end, we had hoped we could surprise them. Maybe they showed character.
They did.
Yeah,
the team did show character, Eddie.
They did. And then on top of that, like I agree with you too, Eddie. Because think about it. In the past, if we didn't have Luka and we had that other guy that King loves so much, we would have lost by 18 plus. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I agree with you, Eddie. It did show character. It showed the fact that this team is not one of those teams that's going to give up. This is a different team from previous years. But it also shows that this team is a complementary group of guys to Luka. So if Luka had played in this game with what these guys done today, we would have won. Because I'm guaranteed Luka would have got dropped 30. The dude averaging 33. Is it 33 or 35? 33.
33.
Yeah, he averaging 33 in the playoffs. So I'm penciling him in for automatic 30. You know what I'm saying? So, because who's going to stop him? Russ O'Neal?
Yeah, Luka would have had 40 or 45 a day. Especially if they were calling the free throws the way they were for Spencer Dinwiddie.
Yeah. And on top of that, like the way Jalen Brunson was cooking Royce O'Neal, you think he would have stopped Luka?
That's bro. Man, now all this is in Luka's calf. I can't believe this, man. Like this,
we was one game away, bro.
This is crazy.
Like they talk about a DFW sports curse.
This is crazy, man.
And this is why they talk about it, bro. He was one game away. We was right there. Luka gets hurt.
The team was built for him. Like, excuse me. The team is built the right way for having Luka. Like, it's not that it's that we missing Luka. Like, he's anybody else. We got to try to plug somebody else in. Like, you can't miss the engine in the car, or the car isn't going to run.
Amen. Brolaw said, "Glow gang, good effort by the Mavs today. Without their superstar, Dinwiddie has to be clutch the entire game, or we don't stand a chance. Not just clutch, Reggie. Hit your free throws, bro.
Yeah, man.
Stop turning the ball over. Look, we talked about this with Josh Green. I'm about to implement this with him. If you're going to the basket, don't look to just pass as soon as you get in there. I'm telling Spencer Dinwiddie this. He should know. Like, be aggressive going to the basket. He did that a few times. I like the way that they were pinning down Gobert. Like, if you want to get him out the paint, you pin him down and you start getting to the basket. That way you make those little those layups, those little floaters or whatever in the lane. So I like that part. That was a good part. Because, like I said, Gobert didn't really just go out there and just dominate us today. Like, he had 17 rebounds, but I just didn't. It felt like it was an overall Utah team thing and not just a Gobert thing.
Yeah, it was.
K-Dub says, Jazz hardly beat us. Luka would eat them alive. Easy money. Yeah, like I said, we barely lost to them by 6 without Luka. That's how I'm looking at it, man. Not to say that there ain't some things they need to clean up. There definitely are some things they need to clean up. But, yeah, If that's the overall outlook on it, that's probably mine too. You good, King? Yeah, I see that, man. King didn't win solid, man, because of this game. I understand, King. I understand. Oh, do you have a technical difficulty? I'm gonna go ahead while you getting that fixed. Corto Maltese. That's a DC comic thing. Say good game, good fight, good loss. You are pathetic. Yeah, I guess I won't say they pathetic, but it is what it is. They'll be okay. Like I said, they lost by 6. I'm not gonna say it's the end of the world or anything. So I think they'll be fine. Javier, he says, if we had hit to Utah 0-2, not even Luka is saving us. I mean, like I said, you're probably one of the many, many, many Mad fans that feel that way, Javier. So, like I said before, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of people like you that feel that way. If we go down 0-2, it might be over. Especially if without Luka, it's gonna definitely. I think a lot of people feel like it's gonna be over, but at least with Luka, you still have a chance. It's gonna be difficult because you're gonna have to at least win 2 of them in Utah. So that's gonna be kind of difficult. You good now, King? No, nope. Corto says, when will Cuban realize this team stands no chance with only one legit star player? Cortez is kind of funny you said that because I've been talking to King about this all year. I kind of said this. I said, listen, if Dallas had one more legit superstar, not even a superstar, just a legit star,
Mm-hmm.
or should I say a legit all star, if it had one legit all star on his team where if he does get hurt, like I heard this guy made an example. I know it's probably not a good example right now, but just follow me. If Philadelphia was to lose James Harden, they still have Embiid. If they lost Embiid, they still have James Harden. If the Nets lose KD, they still got Kyrie. They lose Kyrie, they still got KD. We lose Luka, and that's it. That's why I've been harping on this all year, probably longer than this year. Will, you in the comments says you could tell them. I've been saying this for the longest. You need to have another guy, a consistent guy that you can trust. That like if Luka's out, I will be fine. We got such and such. You can carry it till Luka get back. Now it's like we're asking a lot of people to kind of step up in levels that they're not used to stepping up in when Luka's out. But instead, if you had that guy, it would have been a little bit more easier. But
Can you hear me now?
yes, sir. Go ahead.
Um, I don't think it's Cuban realizing. So the team, it's not that the team doesn't have a chance with one legit star. It's the star. Like you were naming off guys. If Joel Embiid is not on Philadelphia, Toronto's favorite to win that series. Y'all can say whatever. I would believe that at least, and I think most people would believe that as well. If Joel Embiid is not on that team, even with James Harden, I don't think they're favored to win that series. I think Toronto will become the favorite to win that series. If you take KD off the Nets, I don't think they have a chance to beat Boston. Like the issue is that we lost our main guy. This goes back to like reminding me of when Dallas lost Dirk back against San Antonio. Like it didn't matter that okay, they kept it competitive and all and took it 6 games and Steve Kerr went off. This was back in 03. Was that 03?
03.
And Dirk went out, but we couldn't win without Dirk. I felt like if we had Dirk, we probably would have won that. We probably would have been in the finals again that year. But we didn't have Dirk. And it came down to the end. That's what happened between Dirk and Donnie Nelson that year. Or Don Nelson, I should say.
Don Nelson.
But yeah, I just think it's Luka, man. Like who were you picking? I don't care who's on this team. Like if we had CJ McCollum on this team right now instead of what's his name, Dinwiddie, and we didn't have Luka right now.
That's why I said a legit, at least a legit all-star.
Yeah, it's hard to get a legit all-star. Another guy, like we're building the team the best way we can with what we have right now. So every team can't be. If Ja Morant wasn't playing right now in the series against Minnesota, would you pick Memphis for sure? Are you like guaranteed and saying, "Oh, Memphis is going to beat Minnesota"?
I wasn't even sure who's going to win that series. That's going to be a good one.
Exactly. Steph Curry. You have other All-Stars on that team. Without Steph Curry, are you sure the Golden State Warriors are going to beat Denver?
If Clay was not the Clay right now, if he was cleared from 2 years ago, yeah.
I don't know if I still pick with Joker being Joker right now.
Yeah.
Not with Joker being Joker from 2 years ago. With Joker being Joker right now. I don't know. I don't know if I could pick Clay to win a series.
The reason why I would have picked him because you still would have had Draymond as your defensive anchor. And you would have had the Clay of 2 years ago, the healthy Clay, not the Clay that's kind of working his way back in. If you had healthy Clay with Draymond and with them the players they have on that team, the way they can space the floor and spread the ball around, and you playing against one guy in Jokic, I think I would have picked Golden State to win that series.
And you just
the reason why we're not picking Golden State because we don't trust Klay Thompson right now.
And you called out 3 other All-Stars. Okay, Klay Thompson not on there no more. They still got 2 other All-Stars. That's what I'm saying to you. Like they have 2 other All-Stars, and we still saying, well, they got to have their third one to pick them up. Andrew Wiggins was an All-Star, and Draymond Green was an All-Star.
Bro, Andrew Wiggins was an All-Star.
Okay, well, guess what? Guess what? Then let's take off Andrew Wiggins off here. They still have another All-Star on their team.
But the thing is, like I just said, you taking step out, you still got Klay.
All right, take Klay. I'm saying you taking Klay away. So say even with the Klay being Klay right now, and you take even you saying I'm giving you Andrew Wiggins. Take Andrew Wiggins away. Wasn't Draymond Green All-Star this year?
No, he wasn't All-Star.
You sure he didn't make the All-Star? I thought he was on the bench.
No, it was just it only had 2.
I thought he was on the bench talking to Luka and all that stuff about his outfit and all that.
Wait, Draymond was an All-Star?
I think Draymond Green was an All-Star. He was hurt though. He didn't play in the game.
Oh, was he though?
I believe he was. Yes, that's what I'm saying to you. Like you saying, oh, let's take away this All-Star, that All-Star.
Wait, hold on. Now, when I say All-Star, okay, let me ask you a question. Dennis Rodman was an All-Star at one point, right?
Yes.
So do you feel like he's a player that you can count on, like a Luka or somebody like that?
That's why I'm saying to you that it depends on their role.
When I say, you know what I mean when I say about All-Star. I'm talking about
it depends on their role. What I'm saying is the game right here is played. We just said if Luka was playing today, they'd destroy the Jazz. But we said we need another All-Star. We just saying with our one All-Star, our game plan would have destroyed the Jazz today. Then it's not about having a bunch of All-Stars around him. We have the game figured out.
Nobody's asking for a bunch. I've been saying this. I said this a gajillion times on all these videos. I said 1.
I got you. We should.
Team. I'm not asking for a cajillion.
I'm not arguing.
I'm not asking for I'm asking for 1.
We ain't get to that point yet.
Perennial All-Star.
We're trying to get one over there. You
don't think that you would have slid that little 22? Matter of fact, if we had another perennial All-Star on this team, we wouldn't be complaining about Spencer Dinwiddie 22.
Understood.
We would have been like, oh, that's a nice little 24 you got over there, Jalen. Along with this All-Star doing what he's doing.
Okay. No All-Star came to play with us in 2011. Who won the championship in 2011?
But
I got you. Who won the championship in 2011? Who won it?
King.
Who won it?
Hold on. You keep bringing up 2011. And every time you do that, I can say for that one solo superstar, I can name 100 other champions who had more than 2 superstars. King.
You're right. I got you.
You want me to bank on just having 1 because it did happen before? Or do you want to say, like, you know what? The numbers show that when you have more than 1, you have a greater chance of winning the championship.
How about I ask you this? Without Giannis last year and Trae Young not getting hurt, or say Trae Young doesn't get hurt because that happened as well, does Milwaukee still make the finals?
Yes.
With Trae Young not getting hurt, Milwaukee makes the finals last year.
With Giannis.
Without Giannis. You said they have All-Stars. They have 2 other All-Stars. Without Giannis Antetokounmpo and Trae Young not getting hurt last year, does Milwaukee make the finals?
No.
They don't. Because the team is built around Giannis Antetokounmpo, and guys just do their roles around Giannis. That's why they don't want to give Middleton and all that.
What does Giannis have that Luka doesn't have?
What do you mean what he's having Luka doesn't have? He has a championship now.
No. He has a perennial All-Star on his team.
I got you. Listen to what I'm saying.
You know what that one perennial All-Star can do for your team? But games like this, there's one game I'm asking that we talking about.
I hear you. I got you, but you still said
like I said, can hold you afloat.
And you still said they were back.
So that way, when your guy scored 22, when we complain about that 22, or Jalen Brunson 24, those will be nice 22s, nice 24s on top of whatever that perennial All-Star can give you.
And you still just said they would lose if they didn't have Giannis, and they would have had more All-Stars than Atlanta would have had.
But you don't think that wasn't that could have kept him afloat until he got back?
He did keep him afloat. He ended up winning the series because Trae Young got hurt and all. Middleton won the series. What I asked though is if Atlanta had their one All-Star still, and Milwaukee didn't have Giannis, and Trae Young wasn't hurt, do you think that Atlanta would have lost to Milwaukee still? You said
As a matter of
no.
fact, I think they would have. But
You,
they still got what's the name?
so you think if Trae Young wouldn't have got hurt, they'd have still won Milwaukee to won the series?
Yes, I think they would have. They still got Drew
Okay.
Holiday.
Okay. All right. Trae Young was up on him. I'm just saying, until Trae Young got hurt, Trae Young was up on him, and Giannis was out the game too. They were missing their number one guy. It's a different piece when you're missing your number one guy.
No,
Like
I'm not.
this,
I'm not arguing that.
I got you. This ain't Shaq and Kobe. Like when you missing Shaq, then you got Kobe. When you're missing even Michael Jordan, then Scottie Pippen got to fight to get out the second round because he's missing his number one guy. Like it's a different. I got you a guy that can hold him afloat. I felt like they held him afloat today. This was the holding afloat, which your number one guy puts you over the top. So yeah, they should have another All-Star. I'm not disagreeing with that, but that wasn't the reason they lost today. The reason they lost today is because they're missing their guy. Like not every team has. So last year, if Anthony Davis plays healthy without LeBron James, do the Lakers win? No. Last year, with Anthony Davis, without Anthony Davis and LeBron James, even if he's healthy, does he beat Phoenix? No. Like it's just you can't do that. You don't have enough, and you're taking a big piece of your team that your team is made out of off of the floor. That's how I feel. Like back in the day, you had guys like LeBron and all that are like amazing, and they can do stuff to take up other folks. That's why LeBron's Miami period ended up being so great because we saw the decline of Dwayne Wade at the same time with LeBron James doing it. So it kind of made the super team not look as super no more at that point. When you have like Kevin Durant is a different story. He's added onto it. That's just a different super team. Like that's ridiculous. Usually guys like you take Magic Johnson off of the Lakers back in the day in Showtime. What championship they win? Not one.
They still got James Worthy.
Yeah, they got James Worthy. You think they're making it to the finals though? Still? You
think
think
they?
you think
sleeping on James Worthy, bro?
I'm not sleeping on James Worthy. You think they beat the Dallas
Okay.
Mavericks? Do they beat the Dallas Mavericks in the Western Conference Finals without Magic Johnson?
We should have beat them with Magic Johnson. I have my opinions on that.
All right, then that's what I'm saying to you. It's not just about the rest of this. We're missing Luka Doncic. I don't care who else was on our team. If our team was made this way and it's the way it's supposed to play, we'd still not be the favorite without Luka Doncic, no matter what. They played to the best of their ability, I felt like today. No matter, like, KP could have came out here and had 30.
Whoa.
It wouldn't have made a difference. Like,
let's watch the language, bro.
I got you. I'm just saying, like, what more did you want from this? Not that they played the perfect basketball game, other than Dinwiddie making crazy mistakes. To have, if you plug Luka in it, we would have been like, wow, everybody played ridiculous, and this is an amazing game. The Mavericks are playing this way in the playoffs. We're missing 77. This guy averages 30, 10, and 10 almost for us. Like, unless you're saying bring Luka down and we need somebody else that can do more than that, he's the number one rebounder on the team. So we're going to hurt rebounding. Like, without missing our number one rebounder, we did that. Missing our number one scorer, we did that. Missing our number one facilitator, we did that. Missing our number one, I think, steals man, we did that. Like, you're missing Michael Jordan. Not to comparing to Michael Jordan, but you're missing your guy, man. Like, it doesn't happen. That's how I feel. I just don't think it would have mattered. Number two guy don't matter on this one. Spencer Dinwiddie could have gave you more, but then you're saying give me 6 more and we're tied. Give me 30 and we're tied. Still going to overtime, having to beat the Utah Jazz.
Lai says, if this is our team without Luka, then I know we're going out of the first round with the Don no biggie. Luka transforms the team to something else entirely, a huge threat. Yeah. That's why he's MVP.
Yeah.
Corto says, half-ass team. That's what Mavs are without Jesus. Is he one of your friends?
I don't know. That must be one of your people.
Man. He says, I'm not that obsessed, but I am mad. With this guy. Corto says, who will put you over? Maxi F. Cleaver? Jeez, he's upset. Somebody's really mad. Brolaw says, King, don't lose your optimism, sir. Let's give Kid a chance to make the adjustments for game 2. If Luka comes back, I think he will be game 3. Damn, Reggie. He said if
Reg,
he does, then Mavs can still win this.
Reg, I don't think so. It's not that I lost my optimism. We just had to split. I just think it's going to be harder now to split losing the game 1. I feel like the
Why we
game
gotta
could
be the
split.
team that miss our guy, bro? Everybody else
Yeah,
good except for us. Even the Warriors got Steph, bro.
the game to get game 2. Everybody just send good juju. Let's not talk about game 3 no more. Everybody in the comments,
Yeah,
everybody
everybody
watching
skipping
the
2, going to
show,
3.
put that good energy out for game number 2, yo. Let's not talk about 3. We want Luka there for number 2. I want him there for number 2. They said it was a high calf issue. It wasn't low. We know that for a fact. Let's get him out there for number 2.
Yeah, we hope. Hey, everybody got their fingers crossed. They hope so, bro. I told you, we don't. If he not back with 2 when we lose, bro, everybody gonna be like, man.
Even on 3, man, it's going to be a hard. Even if Luka comes back number 3 and we're down 0-2, that's a lot to ask. Like, it's not saying he can't do it. That's a lot to ask a
And I
guy
feel they're
to
gonna be
do.
putting more stress on him too.
Yeah, like that's a lot to ask. Only way is if you know, like I said, man, if he's 100%, if you know for a fact he needs one more game to get to 100%, like there's no pain, there's going to be nothing at all, then maybe you sit him out and do it. But if you know it's still going to be pain no matter what, or if he's already 100, you got to play him, man.
AT was good, man. He said Luka's probably going to return in game 2. That's what we hoping, man. That's what we hoping. Jesus, definitely hoping for game 2. Corto says they are missing not just Luka but some other legit
Damn, y'all turned on
cable
Dinwiddie.
players. Dinwiddie is that man.
You out the train completely too, bro? You done?
No, I told you.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
not
just
done.
making sure. You know out the Dinwiddie. I mean the Dinwiddie train.
Oh, I'm gonna save my opinion on that. Let's just see what he do in game 2.
Got you. You can reserve your
Hopefully he's
judgment.
smart enough to know. Like, let me go ahead and here and adjust. Go look at the film, see what I did wrong. Come back better, man. That's something I can hold my head on right now with him. But he does need to be a little bit more. He does need to do a little bit more. Like I said, if you can just get him to be that Spencer, that I'm not saying like, oh, you gotta go ahead and drop 36, but
Yeah.
just be that threat that makes Utah second guess themselves on defense.
Moments, man. He had 4 free throws in a. He had 3 free throws in a row at one point and missed 3 out of 4 of them.
Yeah.
Moments when we were close.
Koto says if he doesn't, then better next season. I'll probably continue what he said on that one. Eddie says Spencer's not supposed to beat the Jazz team. He is not all-star player. He comes in from the bench.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but you still can't say you can't argue the fact that he did miss 6 free throws today. He had crucial turnovers and he had lapses on defense. You got to be an all-star to capitalize on those situations. So
Yeah.
I don't know about that one, Eddie. Like I said, we asked you to come in here and just play your role, but at the same time, don't cost us a game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Euro says, do we see Boban next game at all? No, I don't think so. Because like I said, Euro, we got out rebounded by almost 20. We lost by 6. I got to keep bringing it up. We lost by 6.
And Boban's not known for rebounding.
Yeah,
It's
Boban's
like
not a huge rebounder. He's not
he's
going to go there and
tall.
get 17 like
Yeah.
Rudy Gobert every game. So
that happened that one game against Denver. I know we saw him get 17 that game or so, but he doesn't move his feet to get rebounds.
No, he had 15, didn't he?
50, yeah, something.
Oh, yeah,
It was, I'm just saying, it was something crazy.
Lies says, I don't understand why we are driving the ball towards Lies. I just said that. Said towards Gobert when he's not even in the bonus. He said we lost multiple positions this way. I gajillion% agree. And I said that it's like when you're giving the ball to Dwight Powell and he's trying to post him up and shoot over him and all that stuff. It's like you're playing to his strength.
Yeah.
That's what you come at me. I'm gonna block the shot or alternate or whatever. You know what I mean? So I 100% agree, Lies. I liked it when they did a lot more of those pin downs in the paint to where guys were going like around him and laying the ball up around him. They can do more of that. Then it could be a little bit more effective and take Rudy Gobert out the game that way. But you don't go at him like that. You know what I mean? Like you said, if you was in the bonus and you were doing that, okay, I can see what they're doing with that. But you talking about they might got like one team foul and you're going at them. It's like, come on, bro. That's not how you do that. You don't play to Rudy's strengths because we're constantly talking about taking him out the paint. and you're going to the paint towards him. That's not how you do that. And they never done that in the two games they won against him during the season. So I don't understand why they're doing it now.
We miss Luka, man. That's all I'm saying.
Johnny B, what's good, man? You said,
What up?
Glow Gang, what up? RCA says Dinwiddie completely lost this game for 6 missed free throws and missed all 4 of his 3 attempts. He had 4 of the 7 Mavs turnovers. Yeah, and it was like crucial turnovers too.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to argue that he didn't lose it for. I don't want to put it all on him that he lost it.
It wasn't for him. That's why. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be all on him. Like we expect him. We hoped that he did it a little more, but it's truly not his role. So it's like you tried, I guess, and it didn't work. I just wish you could have gave a little. One of them could have gave us more, man.
Arceso says another game like this in the series, and I think we need to ship Spencer off to Houston or Orlando or something. Jesus.
Y'all, they go hard, man. I got this before with JB. Don't forget.
Yeah.
Man.
Hey, now it's Spencer's turn. I see.
Yeah.
How you pronounce it?
Ananias.
Ananias. We apologize if we butchered your name, man. He said, I think it's over. Luka is not coming back for game 2, and we will go down 0-2 to play in the Salt Lake City. You must be predicting the future because we don't know yet if he's going to be out for game 2 yet.
I ain't predicting anymore, so hopefully you're not right, Ananias.
Yeah, let's hope you're not right, man. Let's definitely hope you're not right.
Hope you're not right.
Amount says Dinwiddie 0 for 4 and Green 0 for Green was 0 for 4 from 3. If they shoot 25%, it's a tie game.
Tie game, yep. Both of them make 1 to 4. It's a tie game.
I like them stats, Amount. I like them stats. Lyle says can't seem to shake the feeling of disappointment. It doesn't seem to go away. We could have been 1-0. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Lyle. Like that's why I said I'm disappointed, but I'm not mad. So
this ain't football though, yeah. Like this ain't. Luckily, it's a series. You don't have to win game 1 to win the series, but you don't have to do that.
Now, does it make it harder? Yes. Is it impossible? No.
But if we believe we have a guy like Luka, and it's all on, like you said, where I was back, it's on his calf. If Luka can get his calf back to like 100% somewhere near there, I'm fine with enough time left over. It's about how fast can he get there with how many games left. That's basically what that's the equation right now.
Oh, that calf was crazy. He said, I'm not upset. What? Johnny B not upset. I got to read this. He said, because we knew deep down we couldn't beat them without Luka.
Yeah, we did.
Set myself up on that one. He said, we would have had a chance, but then with the free throw woes cost us the game. Yeah. Dang it, Johnny. I thought you were going to have some positivity in there, man. I was hoping. Anonymous, it says, I don't know why so many people like Maxey. To me, he is a terrible player, shoots badly most of the time. Maxey's a good defender, though, Anonymous.
Yeah, Maxey's only been a terrible shooter like the second half of the year. Like,
yeah,
Maxey, the first half of the year, Maxey Cleveland was on fire.
Actually, was shooting over 40%.
Yeah. So, Maxey's legit, man. And he's like probably the best defender in the league in Zion Williamson. One of the best switchable defenders in the NBA as well. Like, man, I'm not. There's a reason why we mad Maxey wasn't playing the way he was playing.
Then Maxey hit that clutch 3.
Yeah.
To get us some close to winning the game. So
got us to 1 a day. Yep. Maxey.
Yeah, got us to 1. So it can't be too mad at him. Amount said Dinwiddie 10 for 16 from the line, 62%. Yeah. I know that's what everybody gonna be harping on today, man. Is that Dinwiddie thing. Eddie says, and Jazz played good defense. We got maybe 5 easy buckets. Yeah. Like I said, it was, what was it, 90, 99 and 93. So yeah, it was a good. And on top of that, both of the teams, well, no, we played a slow pace. So we played on our style of game today, man, with the pace. It's just, like I said, 77 wasn't there, so it is what it is. Corto says it's a bit ridiculous to listen to fans fooling themselves. Mavs can beat any playoff team without Luka. Simply can't and won't happen. Well, we got Mr. Positivity tonight, boy. This dude is on fire.
Yeah,
he must be your arch enemy or something, man.
It must be he ain't talking to me. I never thought the Mavs could beat him without Luka.
Yo yin and yo yang, I guess.
But I said, who thought that?
Anonymous says, why did Luka have to play the last game?
It didn't mean anything in hindsight.
Oh,
That's
man.
what I just want people to stop saying that part. It didn't mean anything in hindsight. The day of the game, we all wanted them to win, so that we wanted the Pelicans to do us a favor as well. Like, let's stop making it, because we'd all been happy. We'd have had the third seed. If we'd have won, we'd have won that game, and the Pelicans would have won their game. We'd all been in there excited. Well, we're in the third seed playing tomorrow or whatever, or tonight. Nah, I mean, I'm not going to let it be where hindsight, it was nothing, but yeah, it sucks.
Not said the Mavs don't have good bigs to fight for a ring.
We've still won without that, man. Like, bro, I don't know. This is like I knew I didn't. This was gonna be a horrible and like real depressing thing, man, because everyone's acting like this isn't the same Mavs. Like, we've held these problems all year. That's not the reason we lost. Like, that's how I feel. I feel like that's not the reason. The same old Mavs reasons that the Mavs lose, like, or the Mavs, the same things that we know that we're going to go into the game and probably lose at. It happened. We lost rebounding. We're probably going to lose as far as in the paint, possibly. Like, those things happen, and we still lost by 6. With 77, all that stuff could have been possible. They could have been having more rebounds than us and all that, and we still would have been like, wow, well, we beat them. We shot under 40% from the field today and lost by 6 points.
Yep. 20%.
Under 40% from the field today, man, or from the court, and still lost by 6 points. So that wasn't the issue. If we'd have made a couple more shots, we'd have won the game.
Got a couple more calls. We won't talk about that though.
No, I wasn't. You can't do referees, man. You're gonna lose that one. I'm telling you. The Jazz fans probably over there, they're ready to go off on us because we shot way more free throws than them.
Yeah, we did shoot way more.
We shot way more without our superstar.
Corto says, how can you beat any team with a 20 rebound? Corto, you must have been watching the games this year. We not the greatest rebounding team in the league, man. We've been getting out rebounded damn near every game this year, and we still was half a game out of third. Yeah. So there's your answer right there.
You get to the free throw line. There's the answer. We just talked about it before. They got to the free throw line. That's how you beat a team with a 20 rebound.
If Spencer Dinwiddie had at least made 3 of those free throws, we wouldn't even be having this conversation right now.
Probably not.
He said, do the Mavs take a risk and have Luka play if he's like 75% for game 2?
I told you. I told you. If he can
don't ask us, because as a fan, we're gonna say, yeah, get him out there. Can you do anything? Can you spot up, shoot, go out there? But
I'll go. If you tell him he can be 100% on game 3, Euro, if he's gonna be 100% on game 3, meaning that it's done, then you don't play him game 2. If what you're saying right there, and he's still in one more game, he's 100%, then I'll take him at 100. Start over with the 2-game deficit, and let's go win 4 out of 5. But if basically they know he's going to be hurt all series, like this whole series, and it's going to be some type of nick and all that, then I'm for it to go ahead and play him.
I'm going to echo that, even though it's going to hurt me to say that, because we don't want him to miss game 2. But I think we all know how important game 2 is. But King is right on that one. I'm going to have to probably echo him on that one, even though it hurts to say that. He also says, if it's Mavs lose game 2, it's over.
I ain't going that far, yeah.
I'm going to have to wait and see, because I've seen comebacks before.
I feel better. But, I guess I feel higher on Luka Doncic than the audience do.
Johnny B says, I don't want to be the negative guy, but this is why I said Utah was a bad matchup for shot. Okay. Oh, I'm going to read the rest.
Yeah.
Said from jump, because no matter what there is, it's a mismatch on the floor. Bogey showed that. Okay, let's okay.
Denver would have been the same problem if we'd have played.
Hold on. Let me say something, because I'm confused right now. King.
Yeah.
Let's go back here real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go back and see something real quick. What was the score to the game?
99-93.
99-93. Is that 199-93?
Nah, it looked like it was.
Is that 299-93?
Nope.
So I'm confused right now.
Nobody got
Y'all are
tacos today.
talking as if we just got mowed by this team. That's what I'm confused by right now. Now I can understand if we came in here, we got beat by like what one of the followers just said, 18 plus. If we got beat by 18 plus, I can see why everybody's coming in here like this. Y'all are coming in here and acting like as if like we just got smoked.
Yeah.
Listen, Donovan Mitchell scored 32 points. Bogdan scored 26. Rudy Gobert has 17 rebounds. We shot 40% from the field, 28 from
less than 40.
3. And we only lost by 6 points. Think about that. We didn't get blown out. We didn't just get demolished, dismantled. 6 points.
Bruh.
And y'all are acting like we got beat by 26 points.
This is a good matchup. I don't know what they're talking about. That's why I'm saying if we'd had Luka, I feel like we'd have destroyed them.
Yes.
This was an awesome matchup. That's one. Two, the fourth quarter, you can tell the Jazz don't know how to close. They're not a good closing team.
They're not a good closing team.
If we had Luka
during that moment, it would have been over.
Yep. You can watch that happen. The Utah Jazz have lost a 3-1 lead before as far as in the series. Y'all going too far. Like, we have Luka Doncic. If we can get 100% Luka Doncic somewhere near that on this basketball court with this team, they're a better team than the Utah Jazz. I'm telling y'all, like you're going. It's too far. This is not a bad matchup. This is what you want. We didn't have Luka and lost by 6. This is what you want.
This is what we've been. This is what fans do in general, and I can't just say Mavs fan. This is what fans do in general. When you lose, it's the end of the world. Yeah. When they win, where we doing a parade at? Where's the parade going? You know what I mean? So, and this is one of those cases. Like I said, they turned a 6-point lead into like a 106-point lead, a loss. So it's like, I mean, hey, it's everybody's opinion, I guess. You know, so I can't get too worked up over it. I'm just confused as hell right now. I mean, y'all are going in as if like we just lost the series. Like the series is over with. That's it. We just lost.
Disappointment in knocking out the first round, man.
I said, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. I'm disappointed. They could have won this game. You're right. But I'm not sitting there saying like, you know what, we lost. It's over now. 6 points with all that stuff I just named off. Like, yeah, I'm going with what I saw. Like I said, the team in the past, we've seen this team not show up. We've seen this team not show up in case like this where Luka's not there, even when we had that other guy. And for them to do what they did today to only lose by 6 points with their star player scoring 32 and their second leading scorer scoring 26. I'm sorry.
Bro, it's just a waiting game again. I'm just waiting to Monday to see TBD to see what they say.
Here's your opposite. He says it's done, get over it. And he says it's done when Luka got injured.
I'm gonna make sure you hear when we win the series. This guy right here. Make sure somebody clip this. Make sure this guy's here when we win the series, please, Corto. Hey, don't come back talking about you're a Mavs fan and all that stuff when we win.
Anaya says, look, he said if Luka comes back in game 2, it's not over yet. Yeah,
I don't think it's over. I don't even think I know we're going off that 11-0. I don't think Utah that good at home this year either. Like I just everybody's going off of just getting scared.
Matter of fact, since the All-Star break, Utah is barely over 500.
They're a 500 team, man. Yes,
they lost like 6 double-digit leads. In the fourth quarter.
Wow, man.
I'm not scared of Utah. I'm sorry. This game right here showed me today why I'm not scared of Utah. You barely beat a team without Luka, and he out here celebrating and Royce O'Neal. And bro, you did that without Luka.
That's okay.
That's all I said. Like, okay.
And that's what I'm saying. Luka watched it. Luka was sitting right there in the audience, on the bench, watching what was going on, and they were panning to his eyes when it was happening. He was looking over. I don't think. Okay. TBD Monday, man. That's what I'm saying. TBD Monday.
Trav was good, man. He said it was a good game, but also I'm not sure who made that block, but it was fire.
Which block?
Which block?
I don't know. Maybe the Rudy one on us.
I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and look at that. I'm not sure about that one, Trav. He said Corto says he won't be in shape. Isn't that oh my God.
What is about the shit?
Bro, he's like the complete opposite of you. Like,
that's fine. And I told you, let all that be out there. I hope you better hope after game 1 because you throwing all your chickens in the one. What is it, your eggs in the one basket? Woo.
Are we watching the NBA game or March Madness game?
I guess we're watching March Madness because the Mavs gone now. Guess the Jazz are going to the Sweet 16 next, you know.
And Aya says Luka has played injured before, having great numbers. He has done it in the recent past in the playoffs. Now, I remember he had an ankle last year that everybody was trying to step on. He was still here dropping 43 on people. So yeah.
Only thing that worries me, I'm just worried if the doctors say he can't hurt himself even more, Luka's gonna be fine. That's all I'm worried about. If they say he cannot hurt himself anymore, his calf, whatever's going on, he's gonna be fine.
Because remember, Luka is how old is he? 8?
12 and a half.
Oh, he just turned 12. Okay.
Yeah.
And I said the Jazz team is one of the deepest teams in the NBA. I won't go that far.
And nobody did anything but two guys.
They got dead, but I'm not scared of the Jazz. I'm sorry. I'm just not. They didn't. Matter of fact, hold on, let me see something real quick, bro.
Bro, when I was sitting on the court, when I was sitting watching this game, I was sitting thinking like, dang, is Mike Conley better than JB? No, he's not better than JB.
It's funny you said that. He only had 13. Clarkson only had 10.
That's what I'm saying. They held Clarkson in check. He was really that X factor we talked about before, and he held him in check. Donovich, do I feel like he's better than Spencer Dinwiddie? Not completely.
Starting forward, Royce O'Neal only had 3. And that was that 3 he hit at the end of the game. So
they're a wash. And then I think Luka could have put up like damn near 50 today. Like he would have cooked them. So
like I said, you know for a fact they would have had Royce O'Neal on Luka.
Man, Luka would have.
You saw what JB did to Royce O'Neal. What do you think Luka would have did?
Like, it's like missing 2 guys. That's what I told one of my friends before. When you're missing Luka, that's the issue. Luka's he holds down 2 guys. We just talked about we missed our. Not only do we miss our leading scorer, we're now missing our leading rebounder and our leading assist guy. That's like 3 players.
All right, let's try to get through the rest of these, bro.
Let's go.
Brolaw says, "Real, I'm encouraged to still not."
Proud of you, bro.
Proud of that. Kind of teared up a little bit, man. Kind of teared up. I ain't gonna lie to you. Logan says, "Hey, Mavs can win game 2. They have to play just as hard as they did today. Luka will come back. That game 3 words a cuss word now.
Yeah.
So if the Mavs win game 2, they win the series. Spencer and Brunson need to play better. I wouldn't say Brunson so much, Logan. I would probably say Spencer had to. I think Brunson played pretty solid today.
Yeah,
I didn't really have any problems with Brunson.
Give him a better field goal percentage, and I think it'll come. I don't think he'll shoot as much. Especially
I told you why that was.
Yeah, so I think JB would be fine.
Hey, JB trying to get that bag. Matter of fact, they had an interview with Rick Brunson. I don't know if you saw it.
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, it wasn't during the game. I guess they had like on one of like
pre-game things.
Gotcha. Yeah, like they got like a little show we have here for the Mavs. They had Derek Harper was interviewing them. And they were talking about that, bro. Now Rick didn't want to say too much of like, it's gonna depend on that money. He's like, oh no, we're gonna sit down as a family, we're gonna talk about it. Like, bro, go ahead and save that bag, bro.
Yeah,
it's about that bag. So yeah.
JB gonna get a 20 mil, man. I told you.
Yeah, Johnny B, let us know what JB up to, man. Corto says shows Jazz went into the game with half power.
I don't know, man. I told you I wasn't scared because I've watched Donovan Mitchell not play that well against us this year. Like it's certain things you watch with matchups. So I thought if the Mavericks had a matchup, had time to just zero in on them, they do something like this. I knew Donovan wasn't going to be trashed the whole game. He's one of the highest, scorers in playoff history.
26 a game.
So, but you held him in check the first half.
He took 29 shots, King.
Yeah, Bogdanovich went off a little bit on you. Rudy had no field goals. Jordan Clarkson had less than 15 points, I believe.
Yeah, Clarkson had 10.
Right, they were doing their thing. Like this was an awesome game. It just you didn't have enough firepower. You were missing that guy that's like the main gun. Your 50 cal. You were missing him. Bro,
that's 30 points. I keep telling y'all, 30 points. Yeah. Right there. Johnny B says we haven't won a game in Utah since 2000. You gotta keep Johnny. Stop, man. Dang. Since 2016. The chances of us beating them there are slim, and we played great defense. They played bad offense, still won. That's going to happen when they play great. What's going to happen when they play great?
Man, I'm gonna give you a bad memory. I'm gonna give you a bad memory. Back in 2006, when we went in the finals, the Miami Heat hadn't beat us in like the last 13 times or whatever they played us. We beat them 2-0, went up on us, and they beat us 4 games in a row. I don't want to hear that talk about.
On top of that, Johnny, you that is based off of You're basing off the team we have right now.
Yeah, like
that's not with Luka. You know what I'm saying? Like you saying they played great. They played great against who? It wasn't Luka.
So I'm
you
saying,
played
like,
great against the role players. So
and
we're giving them props because they beat us. They beat the role players that y'all don't have confidence in by 6. That's what we're banking all this off of.
And you played 11, and you played the last 11 times sporadically. We wouldn't be playing them back to back as far as having an adjustment. Like it's different
when you play the team today and don't play them again for another month. It's a difference.
Yeah,
now
different.
In a series, I'm holding on you.
Yeah,
I'm holding on you now. That's what this is all about.
We're
doing it without Luka. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, I'm not scared of Utah, bro.
There are way more teams. There are way more teams I'm worried about having home court advantage than Utah.
Bro, I'm more worried about Minnesota having home court advantage. I swear to God.
Serious. You're right. Minnesota, us playing them and they having home court than us playing against Utah. Like we're better than Utah. We're better than Utah.
2 games over 500, man. That's all I gotta say since the All-Star break. That's all I gotta say. That's why I said I'm not scared of Utah. They've given up multiple and almost did it today.
Yep.
We just didn't have a true closer out there.
Yep.
And I says for next season the Mavs desperately need to get a good big. Yeah, we know. He said he can't go deep into the playoffs with Powell and okay. I mean,
let everybody have their feelings right now.
Yeah,
you get to have it.
We lost and everybody. I know. I'm okay.
Get to have it.
You're right. I'm sorry. You're right.
We gonna have a deep playoff run this year. Still, this is one game.
Exactly.
4 games, man. We lost 1 game.
Johnny B says I'm gonna ride with us to the end, but if Luka doesn't play game 2, this series could end. I don't know about sweep, but okay. But you're not, like I said, Johnny, you're not the only person. There's been a bunch of people you've seen in the comment section saying they don't see us winning the series if Luka don't play game 2. So you're not alone on that. I understand. So I'm just gonna wait to see what they actually say. Looking at Luka from the sideline, seeing how we lost, I think he's gonna try to come back in game 2. I think, like King said, I think this was just a cautionary thing right here for game 1, just to make sure, and hopefully he'll be ready for game 2. So, like I said, we're doing this right here. That's all I can do. Fingers crossed.
Mm-hmm.
Pavel was good, man. He said to me it wasn't Dinwiddie's free throws. He said it was his defense that bothered me. Yeah. Bogdan just spin. Oh yeah, Pavel. He spin off that baseline. He did it too easy. I was just like, what are you doing? He said falling for pump fakes, flying by a closeout 3. His defense and his decision making poor. Amen, Pavel. Yeah. That one you talking about with the baseline spin,
that step around, put his foot behind him.
Like he made that look too easy because when you seen him posting, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, get wider.
Yep, he about
to do it. He had him on his left side, and he just turned around easily and just laid it up.
I don't know why he didn't force him to the inside towards the free throw line.
Towards the defender.
Yeah, I don't know why he made him go baseline. I wouldn't have made him. I'd have made him.
He literally
more
played him away from the basket on his left side. So now Pavel, you be on it, man. I 1,000,000% agree. Nine says it would be insane if the Mavs could go to the Jazz with the Clippers did to us last playoffs when the Mavs won the first 2 games of the series, and LA then lost the series in 7. Yeah, like I said, it's still not. It's not over. I was on 1 game.
The Mavericks are a better team than the Utah Jazz. I'm going to stand by that fire until the end of time.
Here's your polar opposite again. Mm-hmm. He said, speaking of KP, he said more chance with KP if Luka is out.
That's right, man. Let's see what KP does in this playoff game. What time it start?
I can't find it, King. Hold on.
What time?
I'm looking. Hold on. I'm looking. I can't find it. We'll get to that later.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah. You got more faith in KP than probably any Mavs fan I know.
Yeah.
Pavel says everyone else played pretty well. I don't want to be too hard on Dinwiddie, Dane.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be too hard on the Pavel. It's just he did make some costly mistakes today, man. That he could probably clean up in this game. Hopefully, like I said, Dinwiddie's a smart guy. He'll go back and look. I know the coaching staff will kind of let him put him in better situations for him to be successful, man. Because you don't want him to. The thing is, I felt like He was trying to be like Luka instead of just being Dimwitty.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And so I remember them asking them that on like the press conference before the playoffs and all that stuff. They asked him about how he's gonna get used, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna probably be in get the touch that Luka would have got." And I guess he kind of thought he was, I'm getting the touch that Luka got, I'm gonna be Luka, and that's not what you want to do. Man. You want to, you know, kind of be you, be you. Just don't do too much.
Bro, he owes you one. He owes us all one. Let's just put it like that.
Yeah, he definitely owes one. He said one thing I was disappointed at was our crowd. I'm sorry, MFFLs, but our at home energy was ass cheeks total crap. Lies, listen to me, man. Amen. Amen. I tell this story to folks, man, because you're right. We always hear. I don't want to tell my age, but growing up, man, the reunion rowdies is probably one of the most ruckus crowds in all of sports. And now we have a radio two radio personalities here. Y'all know Skin, who does the show with Derek Harper and them.
Mhm.
Him and his partner Ben Rogers called our crowd at the American Airlines Center. They call them the wine and cheese crowd, and that's the reason why.
Mhm.
It's a lot of people that go there. Like when you go to those games, you don't see a lot of people with jerseys on, t-shirts, colors of the team. You see a lot of people with business suits on and you know slacks, women with dresses on. Like they don't really come there for the games. They come there for the interactions. And I remember when I was younger, I told this guy that my family and I went to a Mav game, and I sat next to these two girls. I kid you not, King. The whole time, I'm not making this up. They only looked down at the court one time.
Yeah.
They were sitting there facing each other just like this the whole time. They only looked down the court one time, and that was to see who the what they were doing during halftime.
Mm.
That was it. And I remember saying to my pops, I said, "Man, this right here, the people right here, to where when I'm trying to get a ticket, I can't get a ticket
Yeah.
because you're taking up a spot and you're not even paying attention to the game." I even had a lady one time tell me and my friends that we were too loud at the game. I'm not making this up.
I can
This
believe
is
it.
the fact. Like, look, I love my city or whatever, but the people here sometimes are kind of they're a little extra. Like I said, when you got the radio people, the media here, wishy washy, they'll jump off the mad bandwagon just like that. But if the Cowboys win one game out of 15, they go into the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Like I can go to a Cowboy game, bro, and it's flooded in there with blue and white jerseys on or whatever, bro. You go to a Mav game, it's completely different.
Yeah.
And so, like I said, so lies, I 1,000,000% agree with you, man. And that's the problem with our fans. Because it's like I said, when we go to Utah, watch how loud it is in there.
Oh, they're gonna be
And,
unruly
and,
in
that,
there.
and that has also had a lot to do with the fact that too, like I said, we're a big market. There's a whole lot of things to do in Dallas, bro. It's a whole lot
Yeah.
of things to do.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people don't really put forth the energy like they do. Like in Utah, that's all they have in Salt Lake is the Utah Jazz. So
Yep.
they put all their energy into their team.
Yep.
And that's the problem here in Dallas, man. Like I said, it's just that's why they call them the wine and cheese crowd. You're polar opposite again. How do you think Eddie said? How do you think the Jazz feel almost losing from a team without main star who is shooting badly? Great question, Eddie. He said if
Well,
Luka comes back and we win in Utah 10 plus, they are done mentally. So basically, you need only one good game. Eddie, thank you. Which is what we've been saying. This is what we're saying. It's like you got to look. You can't sit here and tell me Utah think that they just accomplished something when they actually you beat the role players by 6 without Luka. What would have happened if we put Luka in this game today?
oh, you know who Corto is?
Who?
He is KP. We got KP on the show watching our show, man.
Oh man, KP, look, man, he's my favorite player, bro. I got
We
your
got
jersey in
KP
the
on the show
closet,
watching
bro.
us,
I
man.
mean, might not be in the closet right now, KP, but yeah.
That's big. That's awesome. What's up, KP?
He said, "Don't be too hard on the poor chap." He said he only earns how much? 20 million.
You Americans.
The
Probably
Americans
say.
are saying, "Yeah, this guy."
We got KP in the chat, man. I told you. Burn they can.
Pavel says wrong about Luka hoping they can still split this home game, so he would have till Thursday an extra 5 to 6 days. Humble pie. Yes, not too down. Still confident. Amen, Pavel. Amen.
Yeah. Excuse me. When they go to Utah, they got 3 games in between, or 3 days. So if he does miss game 2, he gets 3 more games before the first Utah game.
Positive. Maxi shooting 40% from 3. He's at 100% from the line. His defense very good. They were calling non-fouls on him. Yeah. Amen, Pavel.
I was
Amen.
okay with Maxi today.
Yeah, I was too. I had no problem, Maxi. Then when he earned 17 million only, don't be too hard. I don't mean nothing.
I'm not too hard on him.
Hold on. So because he only makes 17, he's okay to not just do whatever he wants out there. Like, don't make free throws, have defensive lapses, just not show up in crucial moments. So because he makes a 17, all that stuff doesn't matter.
Dinwiddie makes the second most on the team, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no. Actually, it's Tim.
Well, Tim. I mean, I meant right now with who to play, because Tim not playing. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's Tim. So basically, we would expect Tim to show up, right? That's what we were expecting last year. When remember, I was telling you doing 17 a game and you weren't thinking he did anything. But like, he the second best player on the team right now. Like, you got to go produce. It's your role.
Exactly. Your polar opposite says they always calling non-fouls on him because he is clumsy AF.
It's his knees. It's Dinwiddie knees. That the way he moves, man. His knees. He's like he doesn't bend his knees a bunch.
But leave his knees alone, bro.
I told you I was scared about that from the beginning, but it is what it is. I'm not. I think Spencer will be okay. He'll be fine.
King, let's try to run through these, bro. We got a lot coming in.
It's a playoff game. What you think, bro?
Yeah. He says, Charlie, he said, I mean, Spencer didn't even hit a 3, 0 for 4, and I don't think he even attempted 1 in the fourth either, probably either. He said, other than the prayer at the end of shot clock.
Yeah.
He
got a little. I wanted to be more aggressive at the end.
What I tell you about Spencer too, I want to see him operate more in the mid range. He's not doing that. It's either a 3 or he driving to the basket.
Yeah.
Remember when he was on that hot streak for us, he was killing in the mid range. I don't know why he's not doing that. K-Dub without Luka, it just will not work. He is too valuable. What was that, K-Dub? Said what was that V word? Valuable? Would you say he's the most valuable? Leave me alone, King, man.
I would say that's the
Corto says.
You talking to Pavel?
Yeah, this guy here. King Rail, you guys understand that Spencer and JB won't give you 20 to 25 a game all the time. Usually during the playoffs, the average drops because of the defense intensity. Only a select few can do that, hence Luka. Yep. And the reason why they did that, Lies, is because they had to. Because you don't have Luka. Yes. So, yeah, you're right. So we're not expecting to do that every game because you're going to have Luka, which is going to slide their numbers down to regular numbers.
Yeah, that's why, Lies, I'm not mad at the guys. You don't hear me out here like I'm not crucifying Spencer Dinwiddie or JB. What I'm saying is we needed them to do a little bit more. That's what Rel was saying earlier. Like, they gave what you would expect them. That's fine. But without Luka, we needed a little bit more. Somebody had to give a little bit more, and no one gave a little bit more. And we was expecting it to hopefully be the guy that was the second highest paid player on the team. That would be the guy that's next in line to have to give a little bit more.
Amen. Let's see. I'm skipping your boy because I think he's talking to somebody.
Yeah.
Luka's injury really sucks. Luka can't win. People will say if he doesn't play, Luka is soft. Oh my God. Logan, I'm kind of afraid you might be right too. Stupidest thing ever. He said Luka does play and hurts himself even more. They would say, well, it's Luka's fault. Bad luck for real. Yeah. We call it, those are people who just hate Luka for the sake of hating Luka. So
yeah. They going hard in the comments today.
Yeah, it's your polar opposite.
It's playoff basketball.
So this game is why the title of MVP should have been Luka's. Amen, Lies. Amen. This is why he should be MVP. Because this right here shows how much Luka is for this team, man. So you're right. Todd said this game is proof of why. Yep. Amen, Todd. Amen. This is definitely proof why. Let's see. Charlie says so many times Spencer
Yeah.
posted up at the 3-point line calling for the ball and either wasted the shot clock or turned it
Yeah.
over. It completely killed our momentum at times. Just horrible offense. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I can't argue with that, bro. I definitely can't argue with that.
He tried to be Luka today.
Yeah, and that's what I said. You try
Yeah.
to play like Luka. That's not your game. Play your game. Like
Right.
I said, I really wish you would operate more in the half court. I mean, at the mid
Mid
range, bro.
range.
I really want him to. That's where you're effective at, is in the mid range.
Yeah.
Johnny B said that Luka Powell pick and roll would have won us the game. Amen, Johnny. See,
It
that's
was
how
open
big was
all day.
working. Yeah. Just to shake my head, said Dinwiddie and JB can't maximize Powell like we
Nope.
need him for us to. And that's and Johnny B, you're 1,000,000% right. That's why you didn't hear me and King getting on Dwight Powell. The
No.
only thing I got on Dwight Powell when he was trying to be an offensive threat and try to score over Rudy Gobert, like you're trying to go at Rudy Gobert. That's not your game. That's not
But
your game.
you can understand it though, bro. Because like you said, they weren't utilizing them, and he probably saw the pick and roll was open all game. So he said, when I do have the ball, I'm gonna try to find a way to score. So I understand why he did it. They didn't maximize it like he said.
AT says the 2011 run is a once in a lifetime championship.
We don't have Luka. Like y'all going too far. We don't have Luka. Like if we didn't have Dirk back then, we wouldn't win in 2011. Like
Nope.
it's just we don't have Luka. I'm sorry. Like you can't even talk about a championship. If Luka didn't play all season, we wouldn't be talking about a championship or even making it out the first round, or even making the playoffs. It is.
Man,
what it is.
I'm just trying to see where this optimism came from all of a sudden y'all talking about we could won a championship with Luka. I didn't even see this coming. King, you must have that effect on the people, man.
I guess I do.
Charlie says, in my opinion, we don't need another all-star. We need someone like Mike Conley, who is reliable offensive option and not defensive liability, while also bringing a vet presence. Did you see what Mike Conley did today, Charlie?
Yeah.
I'm gonna, but I see what you're saying though. But Mike Conley, I'm about to pass on Mike Conley. That's probably not the best example, but I see what you're saying though. I definitely see what you're saying.
I think you're talking about maybe not Mike Conley this year. Just the idea of Mike Conley.
A Mike Conley style. Okay.
Yeah, is what he's talking about.
Because remember, Dallas did want to get Mike Conley.
Yeah.
That's before Utah gave him that $30 million. Mount says, "Mom and Dad fighting again. It's not my fault. Is it?
No, it's not your fault about.
No, it ain't yours, Mount. It ain't yours, man. King Brunson value went up, even though." Well, Johnny B, man. He said, "Clucking shots." I liked he was in attack mode 100% of the time. So what does it go up to, Johnny? Let us know what it go up to.
Must be an 8.
What was that? What was that?
He was at 8. Was he 18.2 or 9? He went down to. He
I
went
thought
down to
17 and a half.
Yeah, he did. He went down to 17 and a half. He took him down a lot. So,
okay, so yeah, let us know what you got him at now, Johnny. Let us know what you got him at now. Lai says 35.7 points, 10.3 assists, 7.9 rebounds. That's what we are missing. Luka playoff stats versus the Clippers. Burrell with a second star chip be more meaningful than the one without. No, I'm not saying it's. I'm not talking about. I'm not measuring it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people think that not Luka. Dirk's one championship was a lot more meaningful than the Heat's Heatle championship. They big three or whatever. So
then Kevin Durant's. Both of Kevin Durant's.
Oh yeah, listen. Look, this is Kevin Durant's championship. We're gonna put that over here. You don't even talk about yours. Yours don't even count. Like that's what I'll give it. That's what I was saying. So yeah, but yeah. Let's see. Charlie says, I've noticed that a lot of the media has continued to hardly cover or talk about the Mavs, also not adding them to playoff graphics, playoff hype videos, starting to think it is on purpose due to the allegations.
I mean, it could be.
I guess.
He's saying because of the Donnie Nelson thing. The issues with going over the
I
allegations.
talking about the other allegation. I'm not saying we're still on that.
Well, we still don't. We saying it still add up. So many allegations is what he's saying. Saying the issue before.
Well, in that case, then don't put the Phoenix Suns on there.
Yeah.
Because they got allegations going on right now.
They're saying that Phoenix Suns are horrible, but yeah. Hey man, I'm.
Yeah, matter of fact, their owner was was involved in that one.
Bro, we holding on to a prayer with Lucas Calf. It is what it is.
Logan says, I think the Mavs will redeem themselves next game. We hope so, Logan. We definitely hope so, man. like I said, I'm holding hope because what I saw today.
Yeah.
And like I said, we came in here, everybody played sloppy. The lead score of the game only scored 15. We got blown out by 20. Then I'm like, you know what? It's like the same song and dance. But I'm not. When have we ever seen two other guys other than Luka score over 20 points in a playoff game since Luka been here?
Yeah.
There you go.
That's true.
AT says even if we done 2-0, I know Luka's mentality won't let us lose this series. Only player in the league I trust to pull us through. King, you sure you didn't send that in?
I didn't send that in.
AT, let me know. King told you send that in, man. Let me know.
You know what's wild though? The part that we aren't talking about that I really believe in, and another reason I'm still on a positive note.
Jason Kidd.
It's Jason Kidd, bro.
I knew you gonna say that.
You know, it's Jason Kidd. Yeah, like I really think Jason Kidd is an awesome coach. Like I think Jason Kidd going to be on that level in the future where we sitting here like we had Jason Kidd as a coach for the Dallas Mavericks. Like I believe it, man. Jason Kidd, I think he's nice, like real good. He's already one of the best coaches in the league, I think, and I think he's going to start being that way in the next couple of years.
They start giving his props like now, like he should be doing this halfway through the season. Johnny says they should have let Chris play. At least he doesn't get bullied on the paint.
I don't know if he would have did anything that Rudy did. I don't know.
Yeah, and I think too, Johnny. I think with that situation, I think it's more trust. I don't know if Kidd trusts him to play significant minutes. So I'm gonna trust Kidd's judgment on that one. But I see what you're saying though. I see what you're saying.
If Josh Green made a couple buckets, we'd have won this game too.
So at least one of those threes.
Yeah, the thing is,
made at least one of those threes, and then we had made at least 3 of those free throws.
I'm not mad at Josh Green though because it's growing pains. This is
very first playoff.
First playoff game. I'm okay. He was taking the shots, and even when J.K. took him out the game, you saw J.K. talking to him, saying like trying not to get his with confidence down or whatever, like saying, "Go ahead, just keep shooting. It's gonna come. Keep playing your game." And he kept playing his game. I'm fine. Like this game did not make me dislike this team or anything. Like come back with the next game and do the same things and just clean up some things, and you'll have a chance again, probably.
Amen. Johnny B says, but on a positive note, last year we lost every home game and won 3 on the road. Maybe we can do it again this year. Minus the every home game loss, but yeah. I see where you're going with that though, Johnny. Lai says, here's my prediction. If Luka comes back, it's a wrap. But if it's the Mavs without Luka, I think we win in either way because the guys will be even more focused. Let's go Mavs, MFFL, Glow Mavs. Yes, sir. Oh, hey, I like that, Lies. You see the new name, Glow Mavs? I like that. Let me know if y'all like that. Mal says, I don't know if I can go that far, Lies, but they can win a few. With Luka, it's over for Utah. Yeah, 100% with Luka, it's over.
Yeah. I think. Did you see the way Utah was celebrating?
That's what I'm.
They know. They know.
What I said, they went to the video. Like, bro, y'all barely beat this team without Luka.
The fans are worse than the Utah. Utah sitting there like, wow, like we came out of that one. We got out that one. Like it's all good, y'all.
Once we cut that lead down to 1, y'all don't think it was creeping in their mind? Like, damn, here we go again. Because you saw Donovan Mitchell when they cut it, he was like, come on, let's go.
Yeah,
like, he was clapping like, come on, let's go.
Mike Conley too. Mike Conley was over there like, come on, y'all, what's going on?
All right, Mount says dudes need to show some more
stoicism.
I guess so. Dudes acting like a little too emotional after one loss. That's Mount
stoic, basically.
That's what we've been saying.
Gotta keep it together, yeah.
Like I thought we watching it. I'm trying to make sure we actually watched a playoff game and not a March Madness game. I'm just saying. Reggie says that's why I said he's coming in game 3. He will be closer to 100%. I don't want a 75% Luka in game 2. He said he will be healthy and the Mavs will take care of business.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he can come in game 3 at 100%, we need one game. I told you, one game to lose. He has to have one game where he's allowed to not have to win it. That's all I see Luka having to have. So if he can come back game 3, I'm fine. Game 4, though, if we down like 0-3 and he comes back, like I don't even know if you should play him. Like it's getting to a point of that. But 2 down, it's not the end of the world yet.
Okay, so Luka let's just say hypothetically, I say he come back game 3.
Mm-hmm.
If we end, Luke come back game 3, and so say we by the end of game 4 we're tied 2-2 with Luke only missing 2 games. You'll take that?
Absolutely. If we go down 0-2 and the Mavericks win 2 in a row, they're not losing another game. They're going 4 in a row. If we can go to Utah and beat both games in Utah, it's a sweep from that point on. They're not winning another game. I truthfully think if Luka comes in game 2, my prediction before the series started was if Luka came back, the Mavericks could sweep Utah. I think the Mavericks are that good as far as beating Utah. They won a game that they shouldn't have won today. If Luka Doncic is on the court 100%, we beat them every other time we played them.
Yeah. Travis says someone blocked Donovan Mitchell. It looked like a up and under.
Layup.
Oh, yeah. Is that the one they called the travel on?
They might have.
I think, matter of fact, Trav, I think that was Dodo that did that.
That's little bro right there. What's up, little bro? He a Miami Heat fan. Don't let him be in here talking.
Oh, okay. I think it was Dodo though that did that. He said Johnny B said disclaimer: JB went up to 18. Dang, that's it. A half a mil. Cause I think you started off. I think you ended the season, Johnny B, at 17.5. Man,
he took him down like a whole meal, and he only takes him up like a half meal. I told you.
Hey, if he play bad, like he chunk it off like 2 mil at a time.
Mm-hmm.
He play good, you only get a half a mil. That's crazy. Johnny B says, listen, if Luka returns, I expect us to win depending on what our record is, but I don't know if he's coming back before it's too late.
Y'all didn't get a positive. Y'all didn't feel positive seeing him, the way he was moving and all. Like that wasn't a positive for anybody. There was no limp at all. No, other than normal Luka limp, like the way he walks, but there was no like extra. I don't know.
All right, try to run through the rest of these. I almost at 2 hours. Mount says, "Yo, who is officiating the Memphis and Minnesota game? This needs to be how every game is called. They letting them play. Man, that's playoffs. It's how it's supposed to be, Mount. Really. So you're right. Because there's a lot of ticky-tack fouls they were calling for what's naming them, man, but they weren't calling for other end. But anyway, Nick says they have to make proper adjustments. I love Josh Green, but we need a shooter on the floor at all times. So Green ain't it. King?
I ain't gonna say he ain't it, but he messed it up. I was sitting there watching the game and saying he's getting all the looks that Dodo got before. Remember when we said Dodo would be Rudy had to play him and then Dodo would go off? I'm not worried about it. He was getting those looks, but he wasn't making shots. So if Josh Green, you're right. If he's out in the court and Rudy's going to play him, he has to find a way to be involved and make shots. You're correct, Knicks. I'm not disagreeing with you. But that's his first playoff game ever. Don't forget that.
Brolaw said, you saying stop saying game 3. I would challenge you to stop saying game 2 and look at the big picture, which is if Luka comes back, Mavs are going to the next round. I said 7 games. Y'all want bet?
Hey, you can say whatever, Reggie. He's saying wherever. Whenever Luka comes back, he comes back and any time they're gonna win and go to the next round. I believe you, Reggie. I'm not disagreeing with you, Reggie.
I thought you were saying we were losing at 7. Okay. Lai said this year I might order myself a championship ring. Peace out, guys. Good one today, guys. Yes, sir. Appreciate the lies. Nick said Boban and Chris need to get on the floor and see how effective they can be against Gobert.
I don't think that. I think y'all. I don't know. Gobert just did. Gobert gave you what 5 and 17. Okay, yeah. Gobert. That's Rudy Gobert. I'm okay with that.
Like his rebounding didn't kill us. If that's what y'all saying. Like I said, we've been saying the whole time what it is.
The abundance of chili peppers is recorded in Scoville heat units based on the concentration.
Google, man. Google. Ask why everybody's hating on the Mavs right now.
I need to ask the Google going.
No, Knicks. I'm not. Nah, I don't see him playing. Like I said, I don't think that Gobert was the reason why we lost. He really wasn't. Because I really tell you the truth, I forgot Gobert was out there. Yeah, we did get out rebounded about damn near 20, but we lost by 6. So that really wasn't the problem. Like I said, it was a whole lot of other things you can name off before you name off Gobert and his rebounds.
There was a bunch of times where JB was stuck on a switch with Rudy underneath the rim, and they were not giving Rudy Gobert the ball. And I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Like it was a switch and JB was under there, and I'm like, if you just threw Rudy the ball, he would have an easy bucket under the rim or a foul or something. And Donovan Mitchell would not give him the ball. I was like, oh, I see what happens now. I understand.
Kent says, I still love our Mavs. Yeah, man, we do too.
Yeah, we're not done.
Eddie says, Reg, I agree. I don't want Jazz to win game one with Luka playing. I don't think Jazz can win game one with Luka. Oh, yeah, that's 100%. I think we all think that. So even if they led 3-0, we good when Don comes back. Free bingo. Eddie.
Eddie, I don't want that. But if anybody can do it, you're right, man. Like, I feel that heavy about Don as well, Eddie. You're right.
K-Dub says Luka was looking disappointed and was probably thinking this is barbecue chicken for me, this Jazz team. Man, he probably was. K-Dub, you're probably right.
That's what
like I said, look, their best defender is Royce O'Neal. He was getting barbecue chicken by Jalen Brunson. What do you think Luka gonna do? Like, yeah. Well, Luka gonna be out here. And he got to play against Kawhi and against PG and against Marcus Morris and Pat Bev and all them guys. He got that's no disrespect to Royce O'Neal, but you tell me I don't gotta play them guys, but you give me Royce O'Neal? Yeah. That's your best defender? Like you said, barbecue chicken right there all day. Like really.
He's gonna cook them boys.
I'm sorry I can't pronounce your name. He said for me, Dinwiddie is our main reason why we lost today. Missed free throws, last possession at really, really important times. He disappointed me today. Yeah, he did for everybody, man. Like I said, hopefully, Dinwiddie can go back, learn from this man, and just play his game. Please, for the love of God, Dinwiddie, if you're watching this video, man, operate in the mid-range. For the love of God, please.
Yeah. Dinwiddie, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. That the biggest moment probably in the game was Dinwiddie losing Royce O'Neal for that three. Yeah.
That was part that hurt.
That hurt it real bad.
Charlie says, I noticed no one is talking about Dorian, so I just have to say he had a great game and showed us he should be 1 or 2 all defensive league. Yeah. Absolutely. Amen, Charlie. Absolutely. He definitely should be. Because like I said, he locked down Donovan Mitchell in that first half until they kind of put him on Bogdan. Because remember, he went off in the first half. Then they put him on him, and then Donovan went out in the second half to do it off of him. So yeah.
And he shut down Bogdanovich.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he shut down each of them, but the other person went off. So in fact, not enough people talking about J Kidd turning his number 1 offense team into one of the best defensive teams. Yeah. They start giving his props, Charlie, now. Like 155 games later, they're just now starting to mention it. So yeah.
Y'all see that defense travel though, right? The Mavericks still played that deep. That I'm telling y'all, it still played that same regular season Maverick team that we watched all year.
Without that big that everybody's talking about.
They played playoff basketball throughout the regular season, the type of basketball you want to play for the playoffs. It all came right here in the playoffs, and we watched it happen. We just missed 77.
Yes, sir. What's going on? Hold on, let's see one more. Memphis lost, and we have we're here being negative with role players almost winning. Amen, Eddie. Amen. Oh, Memphis lost.
Hey, then we all. I ain't not saying nothing. Not saying nothing. Remember, I told you.
I tried to tell you.
Remember, I told you that Memphis better without Ja Morant. Remember, I told you that, and I said everybody.
Nobody. Oh, and I told you. I said what I tell you about this series. I said that's going to be the series right there. That everybody needs to keep the eye on.
Yep.
And in Memphis.
Yeah, they checked them. Minnesota is like that matchup problem. You know, when you got teams every year, when you like that's the team I want to stay away from. Minnesota was a team. Memphis was like. Man, I don't think Memphis.
I mean, because I know Ja went out there and said like, "Oh, we want all the smoke and everything," but
okay,
you down the side, okay.
Yeah, I think it's that Anthony Edwards coming out party. What I tell you?
But that's gonna probably do it for us, King, man. We'd like to thank y'all for rocking with us on another edition of We Talk Mavs here on the brand new Glow Mavs production. It is your boy Real. Oh, sorry. Before I'm going all the way to the end. My bad. Listen, guys, if you're new to the channel, if you love Mavs, anything Mavs, join us here on our channel. Hit that subscribe button, guys. We got a whole lot more to get into. Of course, y'all know we got a few more games here in the series. We're not gonna stop, y'all. Like I said, this channel is strictly for Mav fans, guys. We're gonna get into the playoff scores. We're gonna get into the offseason. We're gonna get into the draft. We're gonna get into trade rumors, all that type of stuff, guys. So we're gonna continue to keep bringing that Mav content for you guys. So once you hit that subscribe button and join us, hit that notification bell. So whenever we drop a video, you guys know what's going on. Also, if you enjoyed the content tonight, guys, why don't you go ahead and hit that like button for us, guys. That goes a long way to get our channel out there, to build up our algorithm. So we're definitely trying to help. We need you guys to help us get that out there. Also, follow us on Twitter. I know King was active. You guys go ahead and follow us on Twitter, guys. Interact with us on there, man. If you got any other Mav, I know a few of you guys do that. We definitely appreciate that. I know a lot of y'all be hitting us up. I know sometimes we don't hit y'all right back because we do definitely got lives outside of here. You know, we got jobs and other responsibilities, but go ahead and hit us up on there, guys. We'll definitely we'll hit you back. King, you got anything you want to add?
Let's go Mavs, baby.
Yes, look, guys, let's not get down. It's just one game.
Let's go.
I don't know how many times I've seen in my lifetime when people get down off of one game and all of a sudden the team win the series. Like, oh, dang, yeah, I knew the whole time they were going to win. It's like, well, that one game they lost, you gave up.
You know, who won game 1 against Miami? Dallas Miami.
Oh, Miami
won. Okay.
So yeah. But let's see. Got a couple more came in. He said Memphis needs a bench Ja to win it, but better than Luka, y'all. Oh yeah, you're right, Charlie. You're better than Luka. You're better than Luka. Ja played today and he lost.
Yep.
Well, make adjustments, win game 2, and have Luka ready for game 3. And with a tied series, then the real fun will start. Let's go, Mavs. Yes, sir. And then he says, Mavs most of the time today played a good defense, but offense didn't do nothing with it. And like I said, that's because they're missing their big engine, man. They'll be fine. They'll be fine, guys. All right, man. King, you have anything you want to add before we roll?
Nope. Let's just. I'm just ready for the other game, man. What Luka gets 2 days off. Let's go again. Let's get him ready, man. I'm hoping.
Yes, sir. So, guys, with all that being said, it is your boy Rail. I got my boy King. We will be back here on Monday after the Mavs play game 2 against the Utah Jazz. So you guys can join us then. With all that being said, we'll see y'all again on Monday. Same Mav time, same Mav channel. Go Mavs.
Man, we need an outro beat after that beat that you gave to us at the beginning.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on that, bro.
I saw you was live.